One.
Hey!
Yay!
Hear us now!
We did it right the first time!
Hey everybody! Welcome to Hijinks and Handlebars, an actual Play Kids on Bikes tabletop live stream. That's all I will be saying tonight, over and over. Yes, a couple things to get out of the way here. I would like to thank Renegade Games for Kids on Bikes and for giving me these nice dice that have scullies on them.
Scullies.
Actually, I can probably do that.
Can
you see it? Yeah, and they're really fun, and they gave me this backpack, and that's really wonderful. I also like to give a big thank you to Tanimato. That's at Tanimato, T-A-N-I-M-A-Y-T-O. He did all of the art for our overlay and our banner image and everything with me chasing them on bicycles, so that's great. So thank you to them. Follow him on Twitter and Instagram and look up his YouTube channel because it's really wonderful. There's animation and that kind of stuff, and also music, and he's wonderful. Thank you to QueueTimes. What?
Nice smile? He has a nice smile?
Oh, sure. No, wonderful smile, wonderful person. Big thank you to QueueTimes for hosting us. It's really wonderful to be able to do this, and it would be much more difficult without them. So thank you, Indigo and Krug, and thank you, cast, and thank you, audience, for watching.
Thank you, William.
Thank you, William.
Oh, that's what I was waiting for.
Yeah.
Hey,
Can you imagine if William wasn't here and we tried to do this?
It would be bad. It would be real bad. William
would we roast?
William never go on break. Hey, if you are watching live, do us a favor. This is our last stream of the year. Go grab your friends. Go grab your loved ones. Go grab your siblings. Like, have them come watch the show.
But don't watch it all at one computer.
Yeah, watch it on separate
Grab
devices.
your friends and say, go to your own room.
Grab your spare laptops, your
Put
old
this laptop-
phones.
Yeah.
I
Go
know
to the
we were
library.
hanging out, we're gonna play Smash,
Yeah.
but go home and watch this.
Oh, now
And
I just
thank
wanna
you
play
so
Smash.
much for
We have
tuning
to-
in. Seriously,
Yes,
it means
really
the world
thank
to
you.
us.
So I am William. I'm the GM. They, them, he, him, and pretty much I'll be doing the narration and all the characters that aren't the main player characters.
I am Jonas, he, him, and I am playing the 13-year-old Derry Nazeri, also he, him.
I am Sam Richardson, and I'm playing Tedward Tank Thompson, he, him, and I am also he, him.
I am Franny Morrison, reading for Gerty.
Wow.
Playing Gerty.
I'm an actor.
She, her. I'm 15. 14, going
Turning
to be
15 very soon.
Very soon.
Nothing is wrong. Everything is fine.
Everything from
Hi.
the beach.
I'm Spencer LaBelle. I will be playing. Let's fucking call him 4 years old, turning 12 now. Frankie Foxx is 10 years old, played by me. He, him. Hello.
Great. Okay, so without further ado, let's talk about what happened last time on Hijinks and Handlebars. So we had a big start. Gerty Foxx was in the library, confronted by bullies. Bullies surrounded, but Gerty cleverly talked her way out of it, sort of, but then ended up agreeing to a fight later with Teran Takahashi.
It was bad news.
Declan showed up and was like, "Oh, whoops, we got caught by the librarian." And then Gertie was like, "This is actually good. Give me detention, please, to get out of this fight." So we cut to Derry and oh gosh, what's your character's name? Teddy.
Steven?
We cut to them. Teddy's falling asleep in class. Derry was like, "Don't do that." Then the teacher was like, "Don't do that." They both fell asleep, or Derry pretended to. And then we cut to Frankie doing a big laugh at the principal's office with his father about the sick way that he threw a marker at a kid's face. Definitely wasn't there for any other reason.
Green streak.
And then Frankie proceeded to talk circles around the principal because I don't know how to play an adult talking to a 10-year-old.
Without any proof of alleged poop smearing in the winter.
So Frankie effectively got out of possibly the implications of what would have been smearing poop in the vents. Then we got back to it was either Teddy and Derry and also Gerty and Declan all were in the principal's offices at different times. Teddy ended up going to the nurse because he was sleeping. Derry ended up skipping class and texted Larry Nazeri from Teran Takahashi's phone that he had. That surprise, nobody knew that. Yeah. So
yeah, if you were confused, only William and I knew that.
Yeah,
existed,
that was a when
you didn't miss something.
I think in the zero session. No, I don't think I brought this up.
Yeah.
I told everybody to put something in their backpack that nobody else knew about except for myself and that player, and that was Jonas's thing. Mm-hmm. That he had one of the bullies' phones, and it ended up being Teran Takahashi's. So Gerty and Declan were in the principal's office. And the principal was like, what are you doing? You're good kids. Don't do this. And said no to detention because principals can do that. I guess. What a wonderful
power.
school. And then they pretty much went on their way from there. Everybody met up at lunch.
Including Frankie.
Including Frankie, who skipped elementary school and showed up.
I've learned all I had to learn there.
And they all had a big conversation about the Shadow Place. Had a run-in with Jordan Willows and Dake Marin. Frankie smeared poop on their backs. It was just like a really bloated conversation back and forth, where Derry went out of bounds with like challenging them to fights, and they went out of bounds challenging everyone to fights. And Gerty was upset. Teddy was upset. Everyone's
I don't
upset.
know why anyone was upset.
Talked about going to the Shadow Place. Sort of in front of Declan, had to bring Declan into it, kind of, and then Declan's like, "I'm good."
It's gonna be so sad when Declan dies first.
I know. Well, you know, he's actually quitting the force and retiring next year, so he has a family that he wants to
Does he have a
spend more
really
time with.
young partner?
Oh, so young.
He's a rookie.
Yeah,
you could say.
a rookie partner.
And his wife is just, they're so in love.
And very pregnant.
Yeah.
Franny, okay, cool. Franny and I are on the same page.
I'm just not inspired.
It's the tropes behind people who die in movies.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I thought you were referencing a specific character.
No. Yeah, he's only got 2 weeks left on the force, y'all.
So what we're saying is, in canon, Declan's on ROTC,
Oh, interesting.
What is that?
Reserve Officer Training Corps. It's
Yes.
like fucking young cadets type dealio.
Oh, okay. No.
I never did it.
No, he's not. No, Declan's not a cop.
Fantastic suggestion,
sorry,
except
no.
He has to tell us if he's a cop.
He has to tell us.
Yeah.
We told about the
yeah,
Shadow
yeah.
Place. So.
So tell us more about Declan's favorite shirt being red. that was a Franny bit.
Good
That was
one.
a Franny bit.
Good job.
Wow, where was I?
At
what
school,
happened?
We told in lunch.
Oh yeah. So then you all split off to finish out your school days, and Frankie was like, "Can you take me with you?" Gertie was like, "I guess. I don't know how it's gonna work." They go to class. Gertie rolls higher than anyone ever should, and I promise, like in my head, I was like, I'm making that DC 20. So whoever said that in the chat, you were right. I made the DC for that roll absolutely 20. It got met and beat, and so
It was like 23 or
so Frankie
something.
stayed in class and then sort of ruled the class for a little while,
That's what he does.
and that's where we met Harini. Can we get that heart effect, please? No. And Harini, very, very kind and nice, was getting a chuckle at Frankie being in class and asked Gertie to help make a card for their teacher who was sick because they had a substitute. And so Gertie was like, I definitely want to do that. Oh, but I'm supposed to meet with my other friends after school and go to the woods. Guess I'm not doing that, Frankie, tell them. And then we go to Teddy and Derry in their band. They meet with Gary Gawalta,
band class.
the band instructor.
Not
Yeah,
a cool rock band.
yeah. Derry busted out a saxophone.
I don't have it with me today.
Oh.
That's all right.
You're fired.
Sorry. I'm running to a different country after this, so I don't want to bring it with me.
And had a great band practice. It was wonderful.
Really invigorating.
Yeah, very long scene.
And then everybody was finishing out their days, and they had decided they were going to meet at the dumpster. And so Derry was leaving about 10 minutes early, as they had decided, was walking to meet up with Teddy alone, and was confronted by all of the bullies minus Taran Takahashi. And through sorts of like trying to evade or like do this or that, ended up cornered in the bathroom and made the decision because they said either you come out and we beat you up, or we're going to go find Teddy or Frankie and we're going to beat them up. So Derry stepped out, took a very harsh beating. They burned pictures of their bikes in front of him on the bathroom floor, and they left. Derry then went to the principal's office and ratted all of them out. Everyone got out of class. Teddy and Frankie were looking for Derry. Gertie went to meet with Harini, forgetting that she had decided to fight in the gymnasium where they were meeting Harini. So saw Taran Takahashi, was talking to Harini, and then heard over the intercom that Teddy, Derry, Gerty and Frankie needed to go to the office, the principal's office, to get picked up by Phoebe Foxx. They met with Phoebe. She was disheveled, frantic. It was awful. She brought them all home, sat them down, brought out Phoebe, set Phoebe down on a coffee table, walked behind, and said, "Is this a magic dog?"
That's what we've been telling you this whole
Yeah,
time.
it was.
Until you blew up the lights.
I mean, it's sort of a monster a little bit.
It's
kind of a
terrible.
monster.
Phoebe,
She's sort of a
It was
monster.
me.
I'm worried about.
I put the poop in the vents was the last thing we heard.
yeah.
It was me! I've only begun my reign of poop terror!
What?
And what?
What?
I said, hey, what's up, guys?
What did you?
We
why?
discussed about this at length. We traded information about it. You
Okay.
let me in on the whole bully scenario.
Cool.
They have a bully scenario, Mom. Oh, yeah, the dog's magic.
Is a dog dangerous? Is this a problem?
No, he's not.
Yeah,
dangerous,
he's probably
Mom.
I
dangerous.
think it's a very likely dangerous. Yeah.
Wait, what? Sorry, what did you just say?
He might be She might be.
Might be dangerous.
Yeah.
All right.
It has not been proven yet that he is dangerous.
How long have you known she, Phoebe? How long have you known about the powers?
Oh,
Gertie, Mom.
No, she. I'm saying Phoebe's a girl.
Probably the moment we found her?
Yeah,
Yeah,
she kind
probably.
of came
She-
out of the darkness.
She did come out of the shadow place, so.
Came out of the. How?
Gertie and Teddy can probably tell you about
Sorry,
that one.
She knows about the magic dog. Are we really not going to tell her about the shadow place?
The shit. Okay, I know about the magic dog. And y'all are gonna tell me about the shadow place. What? Okay. Are you all?
We're
Are
just
we?
kids with a really active imagination.
Wait,
That's
quick huddle.
no more of that.
I don't
Can-
think that's
can we-
true anymore.
Mrs. Fox, can we have a quick huddle?
Away from me?
Yeah.
No. No, you cannot.
Okay.
None of you can have little secret conversations right now in front of me. You can have secret conversations that Franklin?
What, Mom?
Mom, do you think maybe you need to take some of your medicine to calm down a bit and maybe listen to this?
Gertie Fox, are you serious right now?
Yes, I am.
You take medicine? Are you sick?
I'm not sick.
How long have you been sick, Mom?
I take medicine because it calms me down. I don't.
Yeah. So have you taken any?
No.
Would it help?
Gertie,
I'm just asking if it would help.
why did you let me bring a magic dog into my home? Did you know before BB arrived?
No.
No.
Sort of.
No.
We
In
didn't-
this home, did you know before BB arrived in this home?
We
No.
probably
No.
connected all the well,
I didn't believe anything weird was going on until your house, really.
Well, Derry was
Are we
sort
talking
of-
about last night?
Yeah.
Just last night. So my children came home with the dog after finding out it was magic and then went to bed like nothing was going on. Wait, is this why you were asking me about ghosts?
what? Yeah. No, what? I feel like we're past the point of lying, so I guess it all began on a cold October night. We were taking a selfie with Phoebe, and then before we could hit the button, Phoebe barked for the first time, and then the phone was click, and we're like, oh, no, oh cool, we have a dog that can use smartphones, which I guess is a very loose interpretation of the word magic.
And
But
the
then,
word use.
yeah.
Wait, okay, wait.
She also broke some
snapped
light
a-
bulbs.
And
She
light
snapped a
bulbs.
picture and broke some light bulbs?
Yeah.
And when I turned on the vacuum, she yelped, and we all went to the shadow place.
Yeah, we did all go to the
What?
shadow
I couldn't
place.
move. It was really scary.
Yeah. It
What
was
on
really scary.
Earth is the shadow place? What is going on?
Well, I feel on Earth is not the most accurate usage of words there.
Yeah, it's kind of. It seems like it's nowhere.
Kind of
It's
the-
like if you were in Jello and you had a bowl of popcorn. If you were to throw the popcorn, but the popcorn just rolled over your head and back into the bowl, but you try to throw it even harder and it just keeps flowing over, and your popcorn doesn't go anywhere, and you're trying to peg somebody in the back of the head with popcorn, and it's just flowing everywhere, and you don't understand it.
It is exactly like that.
It's
yeah.
pretty much like that, yeah.
Like I said, it's very much in our imagination. We all have very active.
Are we still a no on the huddle?
imaginations.
No huddle.
Okay, can we huddle? Because I feel like we're kind of all on the same
Small,
page. Gertie might
yeah.
not want to be a part of this, but
Now we're all going to be a part of it, but all right. Why do you look real bad?
I got beat up by Jordan and Dake and Big Rob and Little Pete. Do I still look bad?
Yes.
Yeah, you look horrible.
You look horrible.
Do you need an ice pack or something?
I'm.
You might need to go
You
to
need
the
more
hospital,
a
Derry.
trip to Antarctica.
Wow, roasted.
Thanks, Frankie.
I mean, it does kind of look like a
I'm
roast.
fine. If I don't like move my face too much, I'm fine. I mean, if I
Okay.
get like,
That's not a good sign.
Were your parents called?
I didn't call them. I don't know. I don't have a phone. I told the office. I gave the names to the principal. They sent me to the nurse's office. I didn't go to the nurse's office.
I think I interrupted them right when they were calling your folks.
Okay.
Okay, I'll call your folks.
Okay.
Let them know they need to take you probably to the hospital. Or
Is it really
something.
that bad?
It's really
Pretty
bad.
bad,
Okay.
Derry.
Okay.
How recently did this happen? You might still be in shock or
It
something.
was like a few hours. It was right before school ended, so I guess like an hour
Did you
ago,
fight them?
half an hour ago. No, I didn't fight them.
Yeah, that was about
I
a half
promised you I
hour
wouldn't,
ago,
and I
maybe?
didn't. They fought me.
You
but-
didn't fight them, did you?
No, I just took it.
Derry, look at me.
I didn't,
You didn't
fight
fight
them.
them.
I didn't fight them. I won't until you tell me I can, which I hope will happen.
All right.
Frankie's
At
gonna
this point,
grab BB and then like start rubbing BB on his face.
Okay, all right,
Heal him.
yeah. Actually,
I feel like that's not
Well,
how that works.
Maybe BB can make it better.
hold maybe like a little
Frankie,
farther.
can you roll a d20 for me?
Can I? It's gonna be a 4.
Okay. So you pick up BB and start rubbing it against Derry's face.
It does hurt. I already reacted, so I won't do it now.
It hurts for a second. And then Frankie's hands are touching your face. And BB's gone.
Where'd the dog go?
I don't know. I want to scream, but I'm afraid it's gonna hurt.
See, this is what I was talking about. I didn't know about that light bulb stuff or
BB?
whatever. BB?
BB.
Baby.
No, hold on.
Someone
Wait.
punch a computer.
Everyone quiet. Everyone quiet.
I'm sorry, Teddy.
Does anybody have any goldfish?
Hang on. I pull out like 4 bags. Mom, my first day of school was great. I should stay in high school.
All right, we're still going to talk about that, but for some reason, BB really likes cheese or cheese-flavored things.
I know. Here,
that-
I'll
that
just
would be
like
Frankie.
crumple a little into dust and I'll cover everything. And then I just rub some in the carpet.
All right, now just wait. Just wait. This has been happening all day.
Did she go
She's
invisible?
been disappearing all day.
She's been disappearing all day. At first, I wasn't seeing it with my eyes. She'd just be in her room, and then suddenly I'd hear barking from upstairs. And I'd be like, "Wow, you're a fast dog." Also, you jumped over the barricades we put up. But then it was around like right after lunchtime. I just like was looking at her, and she looked real happy for a moment, and then she just gone.
Where'd she
And
go?
I mean
But
it.
she always comes back.
I mean, she like disappears, and then I hear her like in a different part of the house. I pulled her out of the refrigerator one time.
Oh no!
Whoa.
I'm glad you were
Good girl.
home.
Did she get to the cheese?
Well, yeah, that's why I don't have any cheese left. That's why I needed to ask if any of you had goldfish, which I knew you brought goldfish to school with you today.
She can teleport.
Yeah.
This is amazing news.
Yeah.
What?
It's really cool.
What do you mean really cool? This is not
That's
unheard
awesome.
of.
It's still scary to me, but that is really cool.
What if she like teleports into a wall, but she can't fit in the wall and just gets cut in half?
Or what if she teleports
That's
into one of us?
pretty
and then,
Why would you
horrifying.
think that?
I don't know. That's a really horrifying
that's a
thought.
It's pretty
Honestly,
horrifying.
Mom, I think I need
honestly.
therapy.
Yeah, this seems like a very dangerous dog
How
now.
long do these disappearances last?
The disappearances, it's instantaneous. She is somewhere right now. I was hoping nearby. She hasn't. Oh man, she hasn't teleported out of the house yet. So every time it's been within in the house, some kind of proximity.
close by.
BB.
I guess we should get her a collar.
I'll be right back. And I'm
Yeah,
gonna go
like
check
a-
the fridge.
Can we get like a planar locking collar?
Is there such thing?
You're checking the fridge?
Phoebe?
Yeah.
You open the fridge, and BB is in there, like just like trying to get into a yogurt container.
Well, no, baby. I got this already open.
Did you find her, Frankie?
Yeah. No. Shh. There are.
That usually means yes.
Yeah, that's
All right,
pretty
Frankie,
much
can I
yeah.
have BB back? Can we put her? Or just put her down? All right, Gerty. What, Gerty? That's a dangerous dog, maybe.
They're goldfish.
What do we do, Phoebe?
I don't know. You left me with
know.
you left me with a dog that can blow up light bulbs and turn on and take pictures.
But you always know.
Yeah.
You always know what to do.
Yeah, I mean...
All right. Okay.
You know everything.
Yeah. Well,
Not
I don't know.
everything.
I don't know
Not
everything.
everything.
Well, I don't know everything, but and then everyone hears the front door open.
I think instinctively I hide behind the nearest thing.
Hey everybody, I'm home. It's me. It's your dad.
Marcus, lock the door.
I'm here. Aren't you glad?
Marcus,
Lock the door,
get
Marcus.
Get the
Lock
door.
the door.
Get the
Get the
door.
door.
Oh
Get the
yeah,
door.
don't want to let BB out. And you hear the door close and lock. He walks in, and as he's walking in, Phoebe looks up. He's like, I don't know what to do.
Tell him.
Tell him.
Tell him.
Tell him.
Tell him or I will.
Tell what?
Well, it feels like he lives in this home with the monster dog
He should
too,
know.
right?
He should know.
He needs to know.
No,
probably
he
know.
needs
He
to know.
lives here. He needs to know. Maybe he can help.
Hey everybody,
maybe he
what are we
knows.
all talking about?
Do you know
Dad?
anything about monster
Hey.
dogs?
Do I know anything about monster dogs?
Yeah.
Is that anything like monster trucks, except like dogs?
That is exactly
No.
what it is like, yes.
Oh my gosh, I don't know about it, but I'd like to be informed. So,
Derry wants to try to bark. Derry's gonna bark and try to do as realistic with bark as possible at BB to try to get BB to bark back.
okay, then do brains or
Brains.
yeah.
Brains.
What do you want? Oh, that's your D20. I always do
Brains
this.
or charm. Either brains or charm makes sense to me. What do you feel?
I would say brains. I would say
Okay.
brains.
Cool.
Yeah.
Brains.
So his turn. I'll see how it goes. And I go
What did you roll?
2.
A 2. Oh, okay.
It's hard to move my mouth very much right now.
Okay, Mark adversity.
Derry.
Dad, I know you just came home from, I guess, not picking me up, but I kind of spilled some cheese dust on the ground.
25.
Could you vacuum that for me?
Oh yeah, sure.
Wait,
I'll get to-
Don't
What?
turn on the vacuum.
I mean, I have to get the vacuum before I can turn it on.
We'll
so.
pick it out ourselves.
It's
Yeah,
okay,
we can-
Tank. It's for science.
Frankie.
Well, I don't want to go back.
Frankie,
Though. We don't want to go
yeah,
back to the
Frankie,
shadow
I
place.
wanna-
so that's a bad
If
one.
we're gonna go
Hold
back
on.
to
Pick it out
the okay,
Hold
listen.
on.
Yeah,
Why do you look bad?
I got beat up.
He got beat up.
Yeah.
Phoebe's already
You
calling
got
my
beat
parents.
up.
Phoebe's calling my
Phoebe's
parents.
already got.
Yeah, that's
got
not
taken
that's
care of.
not the problem.
That's
here.
the issue number 2
All right.
on the
Is issue number 1?
Monster dog.
Honey. Why do you look different? Like, not bad. You just look different.
Well,
You
Marcus,
look
that's
old.
not your wife.
You look old.
I'm just kidding. I'm just ow.
Okay.
you should
So
probably be
Marcus,
careful.
here's what I need to tell you. So the reason I look, you can say it, I look bad. I look like I've been put through the washing machine. I'll tell you what.
Gertie thinks she needs her medicine.
Marcus goes like, what?
Do you need medicine too, Dad?
No, I don't. There's nothing. I've never.
Is
taken
this a
medicine.
chronic illness?
Well,
I just
it's
know
a
you
chronic
guys
something.
seem very-
And he was like, "Now's not the time." Marcus, the dog. The dog is magic, and the kids have been to a different reality apparently, and it's very scary. And we need to get the dog out, and we need to we need to take all these children to science.
Yeah, that's pretty much the size of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not that big a deal.
You were just saying it was a huge deal.
Okay.
All right.
They're gonna take baby away.
That's probably good. Maybe,
Wait a minute.
we don't know. We just learned more new things about her. The next thing she's gonna turn into like a sword or something.
Or catch on
I'm
fire.
very behind both of those things.
Of course you are.
We can't give baby away. Baby's our magic dog.
It's not like April or something, right?
No,
You're not all
it's
Frankie. Is this prank number 2 for the day?
You'll
Are you-
never know.
No, it's not.
It's not a
Mr.
prank.
Fox.
It's not a prank.
It's not a prank.
as far as we
promise?
know,
Real.
unless someone is pranking us.
If someone calls you out on a prank, and then you say it's not a prank, and then they find out later, they feel bad.
Well, but the payoff, if it is a prank in that case, is usually better if you actually keep the lie going longer. Which is not. It's not what we're doing.
So it
We're
is a
doing-
prank.
It
It's
is
not a prank.
A
No,
prank
no.
in and of
I'm just saying, if it
itself.
was a
Definitely not a
prank, we
prank.
would be playing it well. But
No
this
one's
isn't a prank.
Marcus, no one's pranking you.
Also, we're on like prank 5 or 6 today.
Oh,
I've missed
okay,
a
we're gonna
couple.
have
Did
to
you?
talk
I went to
about
high school.
You went, oh right.
Yeah,
you were
we
at the
were there.
dumpster.
Well,
Were you there all day?
Hold on, Phoebe. I can
Yeah,
explain
pretty
that. Phoebe, hold on. And Phoebe's like looking at Marcus, trying to keep us on track. But Phoebe's like, "Oh, what? Weren't you the one who went to school to see what the principal was on about?" All right, so I went there, and then when I went out, I went to the vending machine because you want to talk to Frankie on his own for a minute, and they're gonna be talking like for a little while, so
we
they're
can huddle.
distracted.
Huddle.
Cool.
Huddle.
Okay.
Huddle.
I think we need to establish the most important thing is that we harvest Phoebe's teleportation powers for maybe not good, probably not evil, but definitely for the forces of cool.
I think the most important thing is our safety, and I don't know if we have that right now.
That's
I
not,
think the most
well,
important thing is going back out to the woods. Maybe we can take Phoebe and put her back where she came from.
If maybe we can take your parents.
You'd put Phoebe back?
Well, Frankie, I know you don't understand this, but and Gertie, you might not either. But we don't know what's going on with Phoebe, and the more things the next thing we find out could be actually really dangerous. I don't want us to get hurt when that happens.
You just leave Phoebe all alone in the woods?
You talk about not wanting to get hurt, and yet you want to go fight, Jordan and Taryn and all those guys every single day.
Yeah, well, I know what
has a
they can
point.
do. I know what they can do, though. I mean, that's like it's not. There's nothing mystical or magic about it. That's just
except
that's just,
you getting your teeth kicked in.
Yeah.
I'm 13. I'm fine. I'm gonna heal pretty quick. You know that. I'll be fine.
It doesn't mean you should have done it at all.
No, maybe not. But they were gonna beat you up if it wasn't me. So it had to be somebody. It's not what we're talking about though. That this is BB.
I think you're letting fear get in the way of figuring out and exploring this further. We've literally only had her for what, 2-3 days?
Essentially.
In those 3 days, she's messed up. She broke your computer.
But she hasn't hurt anybody or anything.
Gertie, we wanted to go out to the woods,
I know.
and you weren't there.
I'm still down to go. I'm sorry about that. I'm down to go too. Let's go right now. They're all distracted.
Yeah, they're totally
Look back.
distracted.
Are they still distracted?
They're looking at you now.
Well, good, because I don't want to go without them anyway.
We're not
We were
huddling.
huddling.
Marcus, do you understand now?
We were huddling.
I'm having a hard time figuring out exactly what's going on. So apparently there's a magic dog. Turns to Phoebe. Phoebe's like, yeah. And y'all have been to a thing that you are affectionately calling the Shadow Place. Oh, sorry, unaffectionately calling the Shadow Place.
It kind of depends who you ask, yeah.
All right. So this happened when we were out camping, and that's why everybody wanted to come home.
Yeah.
Yeah. At that point, only Gertie and Teddy had been there, but...
And you didn't know about the magic dog until you were at Teddy's last
house,
night.
yeah.
And the dog can explode light bulbs and
send us to the Shadow Place. Oh, and take pictures. That did happen
Take
here.
pictures,
That actually
yeah.
happened here.
That was actually
Or was
kind of
that-
cool. No, that was
That
at
was
my
at your
house.
place.
and she can teleport.
That one's new.
Yeah.
She can teleport. That's new. Okay.
Which, that alone makes her a keeper.
I don't know. We don't know anything about this. And it could be so dangerous. And Gertie, the fact that you're holding that dog right now is making me so nervous. We don't know what she can do.
She's been holding Phoebe for 4 minutes, and she hasn't burst into flames or anything. That's clearly a sign.
Is that something
Phoebe's
else
safe.
she can do?
Not that we've seen yet, but it's a
don't know.
distinct
Hopefully.
possibility.
Kids, can she burst into flames?
Not that we've
No.
seen.
It's very
Wow.
possible.
Phoebe, bark 3 times and you can burst into flames. No?
She is very warm though.
Is she getting warmer?
It feels very nice.
Okay. We were
Actually,
actually...
can I roll to see if she is getting warmer?
Sure.
What would that be?
Brains?
That's what I call the brains.
8.
Hey, yeah, she is as warm as you remember. She's not getting necessarily warmer.
Okay.
Phoebe and Marcus, we were gonna go into the woods to try to, I guess, get back to the Shadow Place, figure out what's going on. Well, hold on.
We can take
we
her
wanted
back.
you to go with
and
us. We wanted to ask you guys to go with
no,
us.
I don't know if we necessarily want
You know
that,
what?
but
We until further notice, I think it's a bad idea for any of us to go into the woods. I mean,
hey, that's not fair.
that's not fair. Are you serious right now? You look at our situation. We went out
can't-
to the woods. You went someplace
But
that
was
scared
only,
you, Teddy, so bad you wanted to leave the woods. When is the
that was
last
only
time?
one part of the woods. You can't ban me from the whole woods.
You can't ban him from the whole woods.
How do you know it's only one part of the woods? Did you find BB in the same place that this other shadow place stuff happened?
No.
No. So it's not only one part of the woods, really.
Well, but we know parts of the wood where it didn't happen. Like you get where they go exploring all the time.
Where it didn't happen yet.
Sure.
Something's apparently going on with y'all, and you know what? I'm choosing. I'm here. I haven't seen a darn thing yet. I'm choosing to believe it. I'm choosing to believe what you four have to say and what my lovely wife has to say. I believe all of you that you are not just doing some wicked prank right now. Seriously, if it's a prank, if you tell me right now.
If it was a prank, it was so good, but it's not.
It's not a prank. It would be the best prank,
right.
but really, it would be like if we were gonna do this prank, we would have saved it for April 1st.
Yeah.
Or you would have started it now and you're going to tell me on April 1st.
It's a long
This is
time.
really impressive.
It's really
if
not
it
a
is
prank.
Never do that.
All
We'd
right,
never
it's
do
not a
that.
prank.
You're gonna be
And
so
if
mad.
would,
if
but we're
Phoebe's
not.
just like, it's not a prank. All right, put BB down. Let's get her to do something.
Give her some cheese.
Is there something we can do to get her to do something?
Oh,
We
yeah,
can get a
vacuum up
bar.
this dust.
Don't vacuum
I
anything.
wouldn't turn the vacuum on.
We haven't died yet.
If we can get her to
What's
bark,
the
it'll
risk?
do something. But none of us should be near any electronics or like lights when that happens.
Yeah. And we should have a broom at the ready.
Gertie?
What?
She's your dog. As of right now, we have given you that responsibility. I just want to ask you, what do you think we should do with this dog?
I'm keeping her.
You want to keep her
Yes.
after all this?
Yes.
You trust that dog is okay,
Yes.
and it's not going to hurt you, and it's not going to hurt Frankie, and it's not going to hurt Derry or Teddy or no one else?
I don't think she will.
You don't think so? Gertie, that's a lot of trust to put in something we don't understand. You get that?
You know how you guys always tell Frankie and I to trust our gut, follow our instincts? I have a gut feeling that BB is okay. She's not going to hurt us. That's just how I feel. You guys can all feel however you want. But I'm holding on to her because I found her. She's my dog. She doesn't have to be your dog. But she's my dog. And I'll take care of her. I'll stay home if I have to. I'll take her to school if I have to.
Well,
That's
not
a
taking
bad
her to
idea.
school.
I brought Frankie to school.
She
That was
brought
a
me
bad
to school.
We'll talk about that.
Frankly, it was the stuff of legends that she managed to talk them into letting me stay, honestly.
You
That's
talked
pretty
them into
impressive.
letting.
Oh, she
So
did.
that was a, you
There was
weren't-
like, I thought for sure that there was no way I was going to be able to stay, but she was just like, them's the rules.
Can you put her down for a second? Can you just put her down for just like one moment? Okay, Marcus. Now she can apparently do some things. I've seen the teleporting. I swear, Marcus, I pulled a lot of fast ones on you throughout the years of our marriage, and it's been very funny. And you're so gullible, but please, I promise you, I am not in cahoots with these kids for the first time ever to do some sick, awesome prank that you think we're doing. And I know the way I just said that made it seem like I really
and
was.
Frankie is
Frankie,
doing
stop
this.
blink winking. Frankie?
This would be too good. This would be too good. We're not to this level yet.
No, we won't be for a couple of years.
Marcus?
I'm several years ahead.
We're not in school. We're going to all sit down and wait for BB to do something.
Okay.
Okay.
So Phoebe and Marcus both sit down in like armchairs across from you.
I want to sit. Can I sit both near Teddy and as far away from BB as possible? Is that going
Same.
to be cool?
Teddy's sitting the furthest from BB, so I think Derry's sitting
Yeah.
the next furthest from BB.
For sure.
Frankie's gonna do the Lady and the Tramp thing with spaghetti, except with goldfish, and feed BB goldfish directly.
Your mom is gonna come and take you away from away from BB a little bit. Like, That's very cute. If this was a normal dog, that would be adorable, and
Well,
I'd want to take a
Why
picture.
does it have to be a normal dog? How come it's only okay if it's a normal dog? Why can't BB is the baddest beagle we've ever seen, and all you want to do is be afraid of her?
While you're saying that, like BB starts getting like excited and is like making like little noises, and the lights are like flickering a little bit.
Here it goes.
BB, you're the baddest beagle in bald. Come on, do the thing, baby.
And
Do
she's
the
like,
thing.
she's
do
just
the thing.
about like
do the
hopping,
thing.
and like
Here we go.
and Phoebe and Marcus actually are like kind of like look really nervous right now, and Phoebe's like, okay, actually maybe we shouldn't do this.
BB. Okay, here's BB. Here's the plan. Have you ever seen the movie E.T.? It's really old. I haven't seen it yet, but I've seen clips on YouTube. And there's a scene where like they have the thing in there, and that's what we're gonna do. You're gonna be on my bike when we jump the gorge, and we're gonna teleport across the gorge. Isn't that right, BB? Isn't that right, BB? Isn't that right, BB?
Yes, isn't that right, baby?
Roll a d20.
12.
So you keep doing this, and BB barks, like, but it goes like,
Oh no.
and you look around, and everything is like very slightly grayscale. You still see like tints of stuff, and you see your mom's hands going like this. And you see your dad's face go from to like a wide, but they are slow.
So what I'm gonna do?
And the four of you are not.
Okay. It's like grayscale, but the world looks normal otherwise.
I'm drawing
And moving slow.
mustaches on Wayne Green.
Immediately?
Immediately.
Oh, Frankie, hold on. Don't touch them. Don't touch them. We don't know what will happen. Don't
We
touch
need to prove them.
You need to be
Don't
careful.
touch them.
For
Don't
science,
touch
and
them.
I'm gonna break away. And I'll
I'm
roll
gonna
fight if I
I'm
have
gonna
to.
try to hold him back.
Cool, fight me.
Cool.
Shit.
That,
Oh, exploding.
I exploded. That is 11.
Shit, 8.
So I'm gonna hold Frankie back.
Okay, holding Frankie back.
Then I'm just gonna be like marking your arms while
That's
we're
fine.
doing this.
That's fine.
And that hurts, by the way.
Okay.
Like you trying to wrestle Frankie.
For
hurts.
sure.
What do you want?
Can I grab BB and then can I roll for flight?
Yeah.
Cool.
Can I please use
You have
inspiration?
you have inspiration. You can
Oh,
use
Yeah,
inspiration.
shit.
can I use both?
Well, roll.
Or wait. How's the deal with like? Because I have many adversity and inspiration.
Adversity
You can
tokens
use
only be
you can
for,
use up to 2 adversity tokens for yourself
Okay.
at a time.
but only on planned actions, right?
No, you can use
Oh.
them for yourself. You can't
Oh,
use them
that's
for
right,
other
that's right.
people on
Snap decisions.
snap decisions.
That's right.
But yeah, you can use your inspiration right now, and you can use your adversity tokens. That's
So
fine.
up to 2, and then any of my inspiration.
Your inspiration just lets you re-roll.
Okay. Then
Do you want to re-roll?
yes. Can I please reroll?
Yeah.
Okay. 6.
Is that after
Oh yeah,
you could
plus
still add
adversity.
2.
8.
8? Okay. So on an 8, is anybody doing anything?
I would say not. I think pretty soon he's actually gonna break free of me if this is hurting.
I'm considering using my inspiration and adversity tokens to do so, but we'll see what happens.
I want to know if Teddy would have seen Gertie start to run.
I mean, when all this
Like, probably,
started
yeah,
happening, were you what are you doing?
Well, my attention would be on BB. So if she went and grabbed BB, then
Yeah,
I'd
she
see her
grabbed
run
BB.
away.
So
Okay. I think Teddy is like frozen for a moment as you start running. But where are you going? Where's Gertie
I
headed?
don't know yet. I'm just leaving the house.
okay, so you
Okay.
yeah you can get out of the house.
I think Teddy's like frozen for a beat until Gertie gets out the front door, and then he's gonna follow.
As soon as you get out the front door,
I think you break free, Frankie, because I can't hold you for much longer
Yeah.
than that without.
and as like Gertie is getting further away, you see like color come back, and, like as if like the grayscale is following them, and everything like snaps back where you are.
I'm gonna immediately pick up where I left off and lunge at Marcus and Phoebe with the marker.
Okay, well they are freaking out. Yeah, Phoebe and Marcus are immediately as soon as they see anything like that close to them, they're like, oh, like, and they're like screaming and like, oh, yeah.
We can teleport now.
It's
we can
a magic
teleport.
dog.
There's no, where dog go?
Gertie left with BB out the door.
Dad.
They're outside. They went outside.
Gertie
Mom,
ran out the front door.
Did she teleport again? Is that what just
They ran.
happened?
No, Gertie grabbed BB and ran. Can you chase
How
her?
did-
with her
how
feet?
did
With her
Gertie-
feet. She ran with her feet. Go out the door.
No,
and
wait,
get it.
how did any of that happen?
I think
They're
because
gone.
Frankie
They're
excited.
gone. They're gone. They're gone.
Frankie, stop.
They're gone.
Stop it. No, cut it out. Stop.
Oh yeah, no, they just ran out the door.
I
But I
think
didn't- One of
maybe
you
slowed
chased them?
down time.
Yeah, that's what it looked like.
It's new to us too.
Phoebe like stands up out of the armchair and just like walks to a different room for a moment.
Marcus, I will tell you another time. Your daughter is running away on her own with a magic dog.
We should probably go after her.
Oh snap!
Like she's probably past where we can find her now.
Yeah.
Teddy's gonna roll for
Okay.
flight to follow
Yeah.
Gertie out the
Marcus
door.
is gonna get up too as well.
It's a 15.
Do you think she'd go back to the woods?
So you rolled a 15 for flight? Yeah.
I'm
you
gonna
like
try to follow,
keep going.
but I rolled a 2, which makes a lot of sense.
Cool. Then I'm
Derry, stay here.
Yeah, I know. Thank you.
cool. Then I'm actually gonna pose this at Franny. I'm gonna roll brains to have that sibling intuition to be like, where would Franny run off to?
Gertie.
And I'm gonna use inspiration to re-roll that. And we're gonna lie and say that explodes.
Wait.
And what?
No.
What?
No, we're not.
Cool. Then we're gonna use lucky to use 2 adversity tokens to re-roll. That I can do.
Whoa.
And we resolve ourselves to using an adversity token as normal, a 7.
7.
Where would Gertie
Where would
run
Gertie
off to?
run off to?
Sibling powers, activate.
Can I tell you?
Tell us something vague. Like, or give us a couple options.
Oh, like, okay, she either went to the woods, she went to town,
Well, we can tell
Or-
it's not this one.
or she went,
She must have gone back to the gymnasium to go hang out with
Can
Harini.
I just tell Frankie?
No.
Oh.
I know.
Not with that roll.
I'll filter it.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, Teddy's going to assume that she went to the woods.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you start running. And I would you're going faster than Gertie is. Just so you know.
Well, really?
Yep.
Even with all of the...
You rolled
Stuff-
a lot.
Okay, fair.
I mean, like you're. What I'm saying is you are traveling faster than Gertie is.
Okay.
But
like
Which means
you
could
did
catch
you
up.
did go later, so you could
Okay.
over a period of time. If train A leaves,
if Gertie leaves the station and okay,
Then
so,
the real question is, how long does this time dilation field get maintained?
It's done.
it's a good question.
Oh, but we don't know if it stays on.
No,
right.
Gertie.
So Teddy's going to how close do the foxes live to the woods?
They live on the cusp of the woods.
So there's like a trail behind their house.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that's where Gertie went, and
Okay.
Teddy's gonna just book it into the woods down that trail.
Marcus goes after you, but he's very slow.
You can't keep me out of the woods.
It's true, Mr. Fox.
I'm a child, and I just bike off after them.
So you climb on your bike and you
Yeah.
go. All right. Roll flight.
It's gonna be a 3.
3. Okay, so like you're
I'm
clamoring.
a child.
You're clamoring to get on your bike,
Ow.
and you keep falling over because you're so excited. Like
We got a magic dog. We got a magic
Frankie, just
magic
stay
dog.
back
you
here
like
with
run
us.
into your dad at one point, and the both of you are tangled up in the bike.
Oh, Jason never
And
played
he reaches up, he's on the ground, and he's like, Teddy, save my daughter.
I'd like to say Teddy grabbed his backpack on the way out.
Sure.
And so has his backpack with his metal detector with him.
Cool.
Great.
I'm still in the house with Phoebe.
Phoebe walks back into the room.
Cool. Hey, Phoebe. Everyone else left.
Derry, you want to take a ride in a car?
Not really, but I probably should.
All right.
Am I going home?
No.
Are we going to the woods?
Yeah.
Phoebe, I love you.
Thanks.
You're
Love you
welcome.
too.
Thanks.
And she brings. She has like car keys, and she.
Phoebe,
goes
you're
out to
making
the-
my face hurt because I'm smiling right now.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. It's worth it.
So I want to do a cut to Gertie. Where are you?
She is on her way to town because
She is.
Player knowledge. Player knowledge.
Wait, Phoebe, I had a thought.
she's gonna go to Declan's house.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Cool.
I need you to stash these drugs. I mean, dogs.
You got like 15, 20 seconds of running out of the house, and then everything went back to normal, just so you know.
Okay.
Yep.
So I must, because I didn't think to take my bike in the moment.
So you're running with BB?
Yeah, and then eventually, can I just like get on a bus or something?
Sure. You want to take some public transport of Bald?
Yeah.
The Baldmobile.
Writing
and,
this
I'm sure
down.
everyone knows who the regular bus driver is. Right?
I'm sure everyone knows who the regular bus driver is.
Oh, it's Cole.
Oh, everyone knows who the
It's
regular.
Cole.
It's Cole.
Oh,
Cole.
It's Cole.
It's Cole.
Cole, Coal.
Yeah, why not? I
Cole,
was mentioning
C-O-A-L.
C-O-L-E, but C-O-A-L maybe.
It's like it's CHOLE,
Cool.
which is short for Nicole. So like
Oh, sure.
Nice.
the bus driver Cole. So you get on a bus. You get on a bus, and it's stopped at a bus stop, and it comes over, and you climb on, and Cole looks at you for a second, and it's just like, oh,
Hey, Cole.
hey, dog.
BB.
Okay. I don't see a leash or collar or nothing.
I'll hold on real tight.
Okay, hold on real tight. Get in the back. You are one of like two people on the public transportation right now.
And the other one is Taryn Takahashi.
Wait, but for
Don't
real?
do it.
No.
Oh.
Is now, motherfucker.
The other one is Harini.
Oh. Wait, but for
He was writing down people who aren't on the bus.
Yeah.
So it's just in universe. Harini has her own gentle breeze anywhere she goes, rustling her hair.
Her own gentle breeze.
Her own gentle breeze rustling her hair softly wherever she goes.
So yeah, Cole's just driving. I'm gonna do one of these scenes again. No, I'm just kidding. Cole, she's just gonna be looking at you in the rear view every now and then. Be like, "Hey, how's school going?"
It's going. How's driving?
It's going. It's good. You know, the thing I love the most about the Bald public transport is, and then we cut to everybody else.
It's what?
It's what? What do you love the most? Nicole!
Teddy is in the woods just calling out for Gertie. Like, I think he ran like a way, like he ran to a point down the path where he's like, okay, like maybe the path starts splitting or something like that.
Sure.
And it's just calling for her. Gertie! Gertie!
Great.
Anything?
Nothing.
Too bad.
Just some rustling.
Some rustling.
Just some regular woods rustling.
I do actually. Is that for real? Like, there's some rustling in the woods.
Yeah.
I think Teddy like spins around to look at it because I think he's still not quite as
Comfortable.
Yeah.
I gotcha. It's just like a branch like blowing
Okay.
and that kind of stuff.
And there are like 20 fucking crows on it.
No.
Yeah, he's just gonna keep walking deeper into the woods.
Okay.
Cool. Can I drive? Is that cool? Can I drive? Is that cool?
Is this in character?
I'm just kidding. I'm just ow.
I think it's time.
Phoebe's like kind of gunning it a little bit, but being safe.
For sure.
So maybe over 10.
It's like we're hitting 7.
Okay.
It's like 7 or 8 miles per hour.
Oh, over. I like my
Marcus get caught up. It sounded, to me, the picture I had in my head was Frankie and Marcus kind of got tangled up and really didn't get anywhere. So did Phoebe like pick us all up, I guess?
I don't think so.
Cool.
I think because like
take different routes.
the like side door is out or like the side back door is out to the woods, and the car is like parked in the driveway in the front. So I think they just like
We need to
assumed-
enter from a different direction.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Then
Cool.
So just in the car right now is Derry and Phoebe.
Phoebe, I'm sorry this is all happening. I've been trying to do something. I don't know. I mean, you understand. None of us know how to handle this, right?
Yes, I completely understand that nobody knows how to handle a dark place that is very scary and a dog.
Yeah,
Derry.
It doesn't make any sense, honestly. Like I would think if this was possible, we would have known about it.
Derry, how do you feel about this dog?
I like BB the dog, honestly, but there is a lot of unknown surrounding BB that I don't like at all. I like to pet BB. I think it's cute when BB and Frankie share food all Lady in the Tramp style. I don't
is very
like
cute,
yeah. But all this other stuff is just really freaking me out, honestly.
What's the other stuff? The shadow place?
The shadow place and the powers, like the light bulbs and it's all been pretty innocuous so far, but it's just like it could. There's more we don't know clearly, and any of that could be more dangerous. I think you said something like that.
Derry, how do you feel about my daughter?
Gertie's great.
You trust her?
Yeah,
with anything?
I don't know that I've gotten to a point of trusting her on this.
I feel like I gotta go with her on this one.
Yeah.
I don't know. She's right. We always said go with your gut, trust it. And I'm afraid of that dog, and I'm afraid of what y'all are saying, but if I go with my gut like what we've been telling them their whole lives, my gut's telling me to trust my daughter.
Okay.
And she pulls over to the side of the road and parks the car.
Well, I mean, Phoebe.
I gotta take you home.
Yeah. Can you take me home after the woods?
I'm sorry, I can't.
Yeah.
So Phoebe turns the car around.
Yeah, that's fine. I think Derry's probably quiet the rest of the car ride home.
Okay.
Yeah, unless Phoebe is talking to him, but.
And we cut to Marcus and Frankie. Marcus is like kind of.
At this point, I'm just like turned it into a game of like, oh no, boom.
Oh, okay, that's my heel. That's my heel.
I'm sorry, you look really bad.
Hey, he's like running alongside you biking.
Yeah, cool. So again, I think Gertie. I knew her name all along. That was prank number of the day. I remember.
Are we like seven or 8? I mean, considering I still think this might be a prank. It's not, right?
But like, honestly, I went to high school. I snuck out of school. I rubbed poop on so many surfaces. I wrote my name on like 2 different class boards in like permanent ink, so those are still going to be there when I'm there. You know, it's kind of like preemptively marking my territory. And what I'm trying to say, Dad, is I think I've outgrown elementary school. I feel as if I have learned everything.
You just started 5th grade, Frankie. I'm not going to take you at it.
I think you should strongly
Marcus
consider
stops running, and you just run into him again. And he's on the ground with you, and he's in pain. And he just looks at you for a second. He's like, "You think you outgrown that school?"
Well, I mean.
Yeah, I don't think they appreciate what you can do.
Yeah. I'm like one of those gifted students, you know, and I need to be sent away to like an expensive private school for people with superpowers.
We're not gonna send you to the X-Men. Frankie, I'm sorry. Even if that were real, you ain't got powers, boy.
Wow.
Frankie, are you crying?
No.
Are you crying?
No.
Frankie, no. If the X-Men was real, I'd totally send you. You freaking kidding me?
I have powers.
You got the power of deceit.
Everyone knows powers don't show up until puberty.
Okay, that's kind of true. Well, except then BB wouldn't have powers. Maybe it's different for animals.
But, well, we get a dog with powers, and you guys want to get rid of it?
This is unprecedented. It's dangerous. We don't know.
This is the coolest thing that's ever happened in our lives.
Okay, this
And
is...
you just want to, like, get...
Frankie, get two things straight. One, this is at least the third coolest thing that's ever happened in my life. Right behind you and your sister. Shit,
Wait, what's the
it's
order?
number 4. It's number 4 because my wife is number 3. Shit, don't tell her I did.
So just to make... So it's...
Frankie?
It's me,
No, don't...
Gerty, and then Mom. We need to have a clear establishment.
The top 3 are my family.
The top 3 in that sequence that you just said.
Frankie, you are near the
Like
top.
1 of 3 as opposed to 1 out of 2 and 3.
You know your power is making me not able to frickin' deal with you.
That's my power for everybody. Yeah, I think...
Do you have an inkling that your sister maybe isn't in the woods?
No, I think she probably went back to school, to the gymnasium, because Harini was there.
Harini?
Harini. Yeah, well, Harini was this really, like... She's kind of like, I guess if you had to describe an angel without describing an angel...
Of course.
But she's mine and Gertie's new best friend, and she was making a card because she's very sweet for a substitute teacher, and I think she may have gone back to like help Dad out, you know, because like I don't think she would have gone to the woods without us, because that was like an us thing, and
You're all planning on going to the woods?
well, yeah,
Just for you, not parental supervision or nothing, just going out there with a magic dog trying to track down this shadow place that y'all are so afraid of.
yeah.
Frankie, if you were me, and I mean this sincerely, if you woke up and you thought exactly like me, and you were exactly me, and you came up to you and you said, Dad, no, and your son said, Dad, I got a magic dog.
Cool.
I've been to a shadow place.
Cool.
I want to keep the dog,
Cool.
and I want to go back to the shadow place.
Me too.
Gertie, what are you up to?
So Gertie has tuned Cole out, like immediately from the very when she starts. Gertie's just, like, who's the second person on the bus?
Second person on the bus is just another pedestrian.
Oh, okay.
They prefer to abbreviate to just A, so people might think it's
Yeah.
for Adam,
Yeah.
Mr. Pedestrian.
A.pedestrian.
I would say it's maybe like a 15-minute bus ride to
Sure.
Declan's neighborhood.
Most people don't know that Bald actually has some of the cleanest streets in the country.
And here we are passing the world's largest lawn gnome.
Which is taller than 15 feet. Ames, Iowa.
Yeah, we'll say we get to your stop, so
Okay,
Cole
cool.
lets you out.
And Gertie doesn't even know if Declan's home yet or anything.
Yeah.
But she'll go. Can she just go up to the house and knock?
Sure thing. Someone answers the door.
Gertie, what are you doing here? I'm just kidding.
It's everyone else. And Declan has him behind his back. He's like, don't be bad. Don't get upset. No, but so it's in the door. You look immediately. It's Declan. What are you doing here? No.
Declan, can I come in?
No, you can't. No one's here. It was a prank. There's poop on the step. There's poop on the front step, Mom and Dad. I'm gonna clean it up. Yeah, no poop on the step. Poop.
They're not actually calling out. He's doing it.
Somebody put. I'm gonna clean the poop. All right. Okay. He like shuts the door. What? Oh, is that the dog?
Mm-hmm.
And it's a magic dog.
Mm-hmm.
And you brought it to my home.
Mm-hmm.
And you're alone.
Mm-hmm.
Why aren't you in the woods? Weren't you gonna go to the woods?
I need help, Declan. Everyone wants to get rid of Phoebe because everyone is scared of her and they think she's dangerous. And
But
she's
you
not.
don't?
No.
Well, of course. Yeah, she's definitely not dangerous. That dog is so... I feel so comfortable right now. This is the most comfortable I've ever been, Gertie.
Wait, are you being serious? I need you to be serious because I don't want any bullshit right now.
No, I'm yeah, no, whatever. If
Can
you're...
I please come in?
No,
Why not?
I'm grounded. I'm grounded for skipping school. Well, one class. They called my parents, and even though I didn't get detention, they were like, "We told you AP history was gonna be too hard, and you were gonna do something." And they were right. I skipped class, but it's just because I didn't even skip it because
Declan, where can we go? Where can we go right now?
You want to go in my treehouse?
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't been in there for a couple of years, but I keep telling my parents I'm too old for it, and they should tear it down. But
No, let's go there.
But okay. I lied a little bit. I was just in there the other day doing some remodeling, but I hadn't been in there for a few years because I was too old for a treehouse. We cut to inside the treehouse.
Is it amazing?
Oh yeah, there's like a mini fridge in there and stuff.
It's been stocked for a while.
It's been It's like,
The kind there's a half-eaten sandwich in there.
Mm-hmm.
It's like those mini sodas.
Yeah.
He has a mini fridge. He has
It's
like
like-
a
he
house.
goes
stocked like a hotel mini bar.
would you like a fizzy soda?
fan.
A
Yes,
fizzy
please.
soda
Can
water?
we get some water for baby?
Could BB drink fizzy soda water?
No.
No, regular water. What brand would you like? He like opens up the fridge and there's like
There's Dasani.
no, there's
There's
none.
Avian. There's
Yeah, there's
There's dumb water.
Would you like intelligent water?
Just water.
Just water,
Good old
just-
H2O.
All right. So he goes over to the faucet and I'm just kidding.
it's got plumbing.
Yeah,
It's a chrome sink.
There's a well right next to the
he's got a bucket he's bringing back up. He's like, I hope this is okay. Oh yeah.
Oh no, I spilled on my tiger skin rug.
There's like a fire.
I'm gonna have to dry that up. Pulls out like a wetback. Is like probably not a good idea with the dog. I'll just do this. We'll let it air dry. Puts it up like I can't believe
No, it was you this time.
It was me.
It was you, mystery
It
solved.
was you the
See you
whole
next week.
time.
And it was me. This is all a bit, but I'm like, and he pulls out like two like kind of industrial fans, and they just start like blowing. Oh, okay. The well was not real. I'm gonna say he has a faux tiger skin rug.
Okay.
It's the
And a
Walmart
mini
version of that.
fridge.
And a mini fridge, and
Which
all
means
of the
there's
waters-
electricity.
Which means there's electricity in here.
Be careful.
It's got solar panels.
I love this
solar
place.
panel of the treehouse. The roof is solar panels, in
Yeah.
fact, on the treehouse.
Declan, this is great. Can I stay here for a while?
Yeah, of course. Duh. I mean, for how long?
I don't know. It could be a while. Maybe like
6 years?
I don't think that one.
No, I don't think so either. That's just a number. First thing that popped into my head.
Oh, wow.
That's all.
No, but I was thinking more maybe along the lines of no more than a week. But,
No more than a week.
But then again, who knows? I don't know.
What's going on right now? So you're like running away from your family and all your friends?
Well, not necessarily, but I'm hiding and keeping BB safe. I'm protecting her.
So everybody wants to get rid of BB.
Yeah.
Except for you.
Yeah.
Why aren't you afraid of BB?
I don't know. I can't explain it, Declan. And I've tried explaining it to my boys, but they don't seem to understand. They just don't feel that. It's just a feeling, Declan.
Well, okay. I was a little not honest before. I'm afraid of BB. BB is very scary. It's scary to think of there being a magic thing inside of my treehouse that I never go into, and but I mean, like, I want to be that friend who could be there for you, you know. I want to be able to do that. So, can you tell me what BB could do so I could be less afraid? Because I used to be afraid of spiders, and then I looked up a lot of information about them on my tablet that I don't have right now because I'm grounded. Oh, if only I could look up magic dogs.
So what we know so far is that BB she kind of seems to have a little bit control over electricity or anything that is electronic.
I see.
She is frightened by vacuums.
Frightened by vacuums.
Yeah.
I'm glad I didn't turn on that wet vac.
And we just found out that that she can teleport.
Can teleport.
Yeah.
You just found out that a dog can teleport.
William, you created this dog. I don't know why.
Okay. That's anything else?
I think that's it. Am I missing anything?
Yes.
Character?
The slowing down
of time.
Oh, right. I don't know if Gertie wants to tell
Okay.
Declan that.
Tell him that she's killed 12 men in cold blood.
And then she also
You hear
has,
your inner Frankie speaking.
Gertie like chuckles.
Declan chuckles.
What's so funny?
No, I think that's it. You don't. I mean, you do have a home. You can stay in your house, and I'll just stay out here.
Yeah, it'd probably be weird if I started spending a lot of time up here because I never do. My parents would find that very strange, but I mean, you know what? I'd be willing to do it for you. Spend a lot of time up here.
But I'm also saying maybe don't because of exactly what
Oh,
you just
duh! Of course, I shouldn't. That would cause too much suspicion anyway.
Right.
I shouldn't be up here, even right now.
I mean,
Okay, goodbye.
but no,
He starts like climbing down. He pokes his head back up.
But I mean, having visits would be nice. You might get lonely up here, and also maybe a couple blankets when it gets, nighttime. It might be chilly.
Gertie.
And then maybe some food.
Oh yeah.
For both.
For both. What does BB eat?
Cheese.
That.
But also dog food.
Okay. We don't have dog food, but I can maybe go to the store and get some. He climbs back up a little bit more, so he's like torso in. And then he like sits on the side like of the hole where his legs are like dangling down. Don't you think like you should tell everybody that you're here? I mean, it doesn't mean you have to leave, but BB's scary for a little while. I mean, even if she looks so sweet. But I think you're good at talking to people, and I think that if you gave them time, maybe they would see it a little bit more your way. I don't know. I think when I see the four of you hanging out, I get really jealous of that. And I think that's so cool. And you share so much. And I just wish I could have a group of friends to find a horrible, fantastic magic dog with. And even if it's difficult right now, I mean, you don't stop. Make them listen, I guess. Just like me, I'm totally not afraid of that dog anymore. Completely. Can I leave this treehouse?
Yeah, you can leave.
I'll be back.
But can I leave you with this, Declan? You're always welcome to join us in anything.
Oh, you'd be like all of you.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if I don't join you, then I don't get to find out I don't fit in. So maybe one day. And he starts going back down.
Damn.
Teddy's story is not the only one
Gerty
that's sad.
cries. Like I think as soon as Declan leaves, I think Gerty has a good old cry.
Oh
Cut
my
to
God.
Declan having a good old cry.
Yeah.
But it's like, because I think it's like just everything. It's like
Yeah.
the day, and then coming home, to the mess that her parents were in, being super upset that no one feels the same way she does.
Lost her date with Harini.
Lost her
Yeah.
date with Harini.
Today
It's
was
like
hard.
That's
an
a rough
overhead
day.
shot. They're like back
and
to
then just,
back.
and then just, I think in that moment, Gertie is seeing Declan in a different light. Not necessarily like, romantically or anything, but just, like, she
understands him better.
yeah. And so all of that, I think, got very overwhelming. So she's just crying right now.
BB is licking your tears.
Okay.
And then also like snuggling up really close to you.
Nice.
What you doing, Teddy?
Teddy has been in the woods for probably like an hour or two now.
I would say an hour, yeah.
Okay. And has sort of semi-unconsciously been drifting towards the dig site, the chest.
Yeah.
Because I think maybe he thinks that Gertie would have gone there. Like that
Gotcha.
was the last big big thing that he did with Gertie, I think.
Yes.
And like he sort of associates that area with her. So he's been like walking in that direction and calling out into the woods. Gertie! And now he's just walking quietly.
So you're walking along, and like if we were seeing this like profile, like seeing you move across the screen, it's like it's getting like dark now. Like the sun is going down. It's early evening, and you're just walking past a bunch of trees as the woods are getting darker and darker.
I think the longer Teddy is spending in the woods without something horrifying happening, the more relaxed he is becoming. Like, I think this version of Teddy in the forest by himself without scary things happening is Tank. Like, this is Tank. And he just sort of starts, like, I think at some point he sort of like he gets out his metal detector, and then he's just like metal detecting as he's walking, calling for Gertie.
Sure.
And I mean, how far away is this chest, and how quickly does he?
I think you're getting pretty close to it, because if you've been in the woods for about an hour,
Yeah.
if you've been walking for an hour, back when we talked about the chest,
Yeah.
I think I mentioned that was like maybe 10-15 minutes away, like
Yeah.
drive-wise.
But I don't think he went. I don't think
Straight
he went
to it.
straight to it. I
Right,
think he
right,
just
right,
sort
right.
of found his
Yeah.
way there.
So then, like, you'll be, I think, coming up on it in the next like 5 to 10 minutes.
Okay.
Can you roll a treasure thing for me?
Yeah. What did we decide? Grit.
Well, I can't remember. I think I just had you roll a d20.
Okay. Sure. That's a 6.
A 6. Okay. Yeah.
It's a good old 6.
So along the way, like, you have your metal detector out and it's going, and you're like coming across like a little like a a nail or a bottle cap here or there, that kind of thing. But nothing
interesting.
Substantial.
So I think Teddy arrives at the chest.
Sure.
Is it still buried the way that it?
It is exactly as you left it.
Cool. I think he kind of like swings his metal detector over it, just like over the area where it was to make sure it's still there. Because I think we reburied it, right?
You reburied it a bit. You put like leaves and stuff back onto it, but you didn't like fully bury it again.
So there's probably like a dip with like leaves in it. Okay. So I think he just swings his metal detector over it just to make sure it's still there.
And it goes off, and it's
And then he's gonna just kind of sit in the edge of this like little pit, and just kind of like have a moment to himself. And then he's gonna stand back up, and he's gonna yell, "Andy! Andolin!"
And you don't hear anything. And we cut to Derry.
Where am I?
You are just getting dropped off at home.
Cool. Thanks for driving me home, Phoebe.
Yeah, sorry it took so long. I mean, I really wish I'd gotten you here sooner. That was really irresponsible.
No,
on my part.
I didn't want to be here any sooner, so don't apologize to me.
All right.
We're cool. We're good though. We're good. You did the right thing. I get it.
Okay.
Thank you. Make sure everyone's okay.
Absolutely.
Cool.
I'll let you know as soon as we know.
Cool. I'll probably see you tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I think so.
Yeah. Cool.
If you hear from Gerty, let me know.
Yeah, of course. Unless you tell me something I'm not supposed to tell you. You know how it goes. But
Yeah.
I'm kidding, Phoebe. Ow.
No, it's fine.
I'm kidding. So, okay. I'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye. So Derry's gonna walk. I think as more time passes, Derry is starting to feel more of the pain that's like been in his body since he got thrashed. So it's like a little bit hard walk to the door, but I want to try to muster as much of like not that as I enter. Derry wants to seem fine coming in, rather than coming in like, oh, woe is me. He wants to do the exact opposite as much as possible.
Gotcha.
Maybe I roll grit for that.
That seems like a grit roll.
Yeah.
Grit grit. Grit actually is like
just
perfect.
like deep breath and go to open the door. And that is a 4. I think I'll spend 2 adversity tokens because it feels
and make it
like,
a 6.
Yeah, make it a 6.
Okay.
So 6, 2 played off. Open the door and just call out, "Hey, I'm home, everybody. I'm gonna take a shower if that's cool. If nobody needs the bathroom."
Yeah, you get stopped, and it's not by your parents, but it's by your
My
grandfather.
grandpa, cool.
And he's just kind of standing in the doorway.
Hey.
You look real bad.
That's what people keep telling me. I don't see it, honestly.
I
was gonna go wash up. Do you know where the first aid kit is? Can you use it?
Yeah. I mean, here, Derry.
Yeah.
Did you perchance get in another fight?
Derry's gonna like go over and I think he knows what a first aid kit is. I'm gonna grab it down and bring it over to. Is that name Vahid?
Yeah, I believe so.
Vahid.
Yeah.
Baba Vahid. I wouldn't call it a fight this time. It was different. It was 4 of them and 1 of me, and I didn't fight back this time.
4 of them and 1 of you.
Yeah, right.
Nice.
Yeah.
But bad. Don't do that.
No,
nice.
I don't know what to do anymore, Grandpa. I mean, I try fighting them, and even when I feel like I'm winning, it doesn't help. I tried not fighting them, and I don't know if that's going to help either. I don't know what to do with them anymore.
You could rat them out.
I mean, I did that.
You did?
Yeah, I walked into the principal's office. I gave them their names. I've told them, before. Maybe this is worse. Maybe something will actually change this time. Because if I look really bad, is they gonna like expel them or something? I mean, it's 4 of them, and they're beating up in my bathroom too. Like it wasn't it was super bad. It was super bad.
Are you going to join us tonight for dinner?
I mean, I'm home, so I think I might as well, yeah.
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 I think your parents would like that.
Yeah. Do they know? Did they get called? Do you know if they know?
I don't think so. I didn't know you got in a fight until you told me.
Okay. I guess that's a good sign.
Or a bad one.
I don't know. I mean, look, I hurt, but like I've hurt before. I always heal fine. I'm 13, you know?
I'm not.
No, you're not. Hey, I'm glad it wasn't you there.
Yeah, if it was
Right?
me.
Ow.
If it was me, I'd kick their asses.
Yes, you would. Yeah, of course you would.
No.
No, not anymore.
No. I would have done the same you did.
Yeah.
I would have just stood my ground.
Oh, I fell down really, really fast.
I would have just fallen
I was on the
down.
ground pretty quick.
I would. You know what? I fall down without anybody doing anything to me.
That's true.
It's very bad.
Yeah. Oh, watch out! I'm just.
Don't push me,
I won't
because
push
I'm close to the.
No. You actually are.
I'm fine.
Yeah. Thank you for covering up the basic stuff. I do want to kind of go take a bath if that's.
Take a bath, and then I'll do a couple of tiny things that your grandmother taught me about makeup.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
I can cover up bruises, or I can give you bruises.
I think
She
I'm
did
gonna
a lot
have
of stage
bruises.
makeup. Do you want me to? I can give you a wound,
You can do whatever you want.
like a gash.
You can do whatever you want.
You want to look like you
can-
got shot by a gun?
Actually, yeah. Can you do that? Can you prep that while I'm in the shower?
Yeah.
Okay. Do that. Yeah.
Okay.
Like right. I want like a gun like right through there. You know.
Sweet. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell your parents.
That makes sense. I kind of figured.
I think it'll be okay.
I hope so. I do want to go back to school tomorrow, even if they're there. So if you can try to make that happen. There's some drama with my friends, and I don't think it's gonna get resolved tonight. So I want to make sure I can talk to them tomorrow. It's nothing huge, but I want to be there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, there's drama with your friends.
Right.
You're 13.
Yeah. You told me it was gonna be like that.
Yeah. Doesn't get better.
It's still not as bad as you
Gets
said,
worse,
so
and then people slash your tires.
Mom and Dad might be getting another call at some point.
What?
I'm gonna go to the shower. If that's cool now.
I'm gonna get the plaster.
Cool. You use plaster. Wow.
Yeah. Oh, is that an old way of doing things?
I don't know. Maybe.
Love you. Bye.
Love you too. I'll knock if you need me.
And we cut to Marcus and Frankie. At this point, he's picked you up and he's got you on his your legs hanging down. He's carrying you like this, and he's wheeling your bike next to y'all. You're just going back to the house.
Yeah. I'm sorry. What were you saying? I kind of zoned off.
I was just telling you how much I love you and I appreciate having you around, and you've been one of the most miraculous things in my life. No, I was talking about macaroni. I was asking you what you wanted for dinner.
I think we need to do an extra cheesy pot, and in that way, BB will just be coming running back home for it.
So we really want this dog to come back?
You don't?
I mean, I don't know.
What, did the tears earlier not work for you?
You little...
I worked so hard on those.
Oh my gosh.
You think I have powers? I'm fully aware that X-Men is a fictitious establishment.
Well, I don't know. I mean, you keep talking about wanting to get your letter from that hog.
I pop his head.
Yeah.
Nope, we don't need to go there.
Okay.
Don't need to go there. We don't need to discuss how one day...
You're going to get a letter. It's going to happen. Yep.
Okay.
You're a little wizard boy.
Okay, I am. I work.
You're my little wizard boy. Hey, speaking of you being my little wizard boy, what if I told you I could cast a spell? What if I told you I was also magic and I could make it so you wouldn't be going back to that elementary school?
How?
Your mom and I have been talking, and we're pretty sure we want to spend more time with you.
You're gonna have me learn in the only school that matters? The streets?
No, you're gonna get school, and it's just gonna be the school You're gonna wake up every morning, get out of your bed, you're gonna brush your teeth, you're gonna do your poses in the mirror before you get in the shower, you're gonna make your sister mad, and then you're gonna plop down in your desk, aka the couch. You're gonna sit down with some textbooks, and we're gonna homeschool you, boy. If you're all right with that, I mean, I just feel like you're not getting what you need, and that's fine. That's not a dig at them. You're a specific boy. You're difficult.
I am a challenge.
You're
which
hard.
Is what makes me worth it.
It is what makes you worth it. You are so worth it. And I think I am prepared. We're in a good place right now, your mother and I. One of us can take work off. I know we can. One of us can, and we're gonna be fine. I just want you to get the best education you can get, and I think that's gonna be with us.
It's not like I have a lot of friends at school either, though. So it's like, okay.
Well,
yeah.
you're a little bit of a bully, which I think we should work on. That'll be lesson number 1. Like when you're doing things and pranking people, make sure you think about them. Like right now, is this whole thing a prank? You can tell me.
Oh.
You can tell me it's not going to be a problem. Is this whole thing a prank?
Okay, but when I tell you that it is in fact a prank,
Oh, holy crap! Right
it's
there.
another layer of prank.
Wait, why? Frankie?
The prank is that I'm telling you that it's a prank.
If April 1st comes around and you guys y'all spring this on me, I'm gonna be so I don't know.
Do you think we could learn about like cars and bikes and stuff since we're not at school, and we could
Yeah.
build our own motorcycle.
He stops. Full stop.
We could put training wheels on it.
We could build our own motorcycle.
It'll be the Foxx cycle.
It'll be like a horse,
Yeah.
but like,
And we'll put like an
Made of
actual
metal.
horse head on it, made of metal, and it'll look super cool.
and it'll be like when we ride it, we'd be a fox riding a horse, and people be like, "That's weird."
Yeah. And we'll actually get like a metal fox and put it on our helmets.
Our helmets would be fox shaped,
Right?
Like
and we'd
a
have
fox
like the
head.
visor so you couldn't see our face and everything, so it'd just be like this really cool styled helmet.
It'd be like a gang. We kind of look like Power Rangers, sorta.
I am 100% behind this. We'd be the Fox Rangers.
He starts moving again.
Fox Ranger Marcus, are you ready to report to duty?
Fox Ranger Frankie, I'm here to tell you one more time before we step inside to get some macaroni and cheese brewing. It's a morphin' time. And he charges into the house and he puts your bike up against and oh shoot. And he Frankie.
I'm fine.
And as that happens, Phoebe is pulling up as well. Let's cut back to Teddy.
I'm assuming Teddy did not have any luck.
He did not.
Okay. I think he calls for Andy for a while.
Sure.
And then when he sort of realizes that might not go anywhere right now, he's going to pull out his walkie-talkie. Teddy for Frankie. Gerty. Over.
Gertie is debating.
Talking to BB and see if BB works as a microphone.
No, she's debating whether to answer.
Okay.
No, it's just you and Gertie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gertie, are you there? Over. I'm sorry about all the stuff before. I know you wanted to come out to the woods with us. I still don't quite understand why you were not there, but I guess I can get over it. Over. Gertie?
Hi,
Over.
Teddy.
Hey, you're you're here. Where are you? Over.
I'm not telling you that, but
Shh, why not? Over.
because I don't have to. Over. But Teddy, I think you're still missing the point as to why I'm upset. Over.
Shh. Well, then tell me. Over.
I feel alone, and I'm starting to feel scared, but for different reasons than you all are. I'm feeling scared because I don't know now if there's something the matter with me. I feel like my world has kind of turned upside down. I feel like there's no one I can go to. There's no one I can talk to. And I don't know. I'm upset that you've been telling everybody, it seems, about the shadow place. And it's becoming less special. Like I can feel it fading. Does that make sense? Over.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. I just worry a lot. Over.
And you jump to conclusions.
That's fair. You gotta say over. Over.
Not important, Teddy. Over.
I mean, it's the basis for this communication. Otherwise, I don't know when you're done speaking. Over.
Okay, that's fair. I'm gonna take some time. Is that okay? I'll see you guys at school, obviously, but I just want to figure some things out. Is that okay? Over.
Is BB with you? Over.
Yeah. Over.
Just be careful, Gertie. Over. I'll see you at school. Over.
So, Derry,
Mm-hmm.
you finish getting ready, and your grandpa does make it look like you got shot.
Cool. It'll throw my parents off of from the actual injuries.
And you know what? The makeup actually looks pretty good.
Cool.
Yeah,
Wow.
he did a good job.
Oh, you actually knew what you were doing. Grandma did teach you some stuff.
Yeah, I mean, you can't be married to a person for 50 years and then not pick anything up.
Have I ever told you that 50 years is like forever?
50 years is forever.
That's like a long time.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's just like I'm just imagining like that.
Oh yeah, that's time. That's almost 5 times your life.
That. Yeah.
I broke your son. I'm sorry. He's broken.
Oh, mom, dad.
And he starts like walking into the
Mom,
dining
Dad?
room.
Mom, dad.
Goes to open the door to the dining room, and he's like, "You're going to tell them." And then he goes in.
Derry, for a moment is like a little bit like angry. I think for a second, then he's like, "Oh, dastardly grandpa." So he walked in with like a little bit of a smile on his face. That's genuine.
Okay.
But
yeah. And your mom and dad are both there, and they're like very happy to see you.
I have my head down actually, I think, so that they don't.
Yeah.
See,
Okay.
Way.
And your dad is like, "Oh, I see. I see. It's your dad."
I know. Yeah, no, go. Yeah.
I see. Someone's been getting into the stage makeup again.
I got shot.
Stage makeup, right?
Yeah, I didn't really
great.
get shot. No.
No, this is real.
Wow, and all the bruises too.
Yeah, Grandpa.
Wow, looks really good.
No, actually, and Derry will sit down at the table. No, I got beat up again today. Grandpa did this and helped me cover up some of the other not as bad stuff, but I got beat up really bad, and you should probably know that. What's for dinner?
Lasagna.
Cool. I love lasagna.
We got a reverse Garfield over here.
Okay.
Because it's lasagna, yeah, but it's on a Monday. I was like,
okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Wait, isn't it a Monday? It's the first day after fall weekend.
It is a Monday.
Monday.
What I'm saying, Garfield loves lasagna, so that wouldn't be the reverse Garfield thing.
No.
But in my head, I was connecting the fact that it's also on a Monday.
Gotcha.
So we all just love
Anyway,
Mondays.
Cool.
So, straightforward, Garfield.
Straightforward Garfield. No nonsense Garfield. Oh, sorry. Yeah, you told me a thing.
Yeah, do you want to know anything about it or anything? Because that's the short story, but.
I mean, I guess how did it happen? Yeah.
It was 4 of the kids that I told you about. The ones I keep telling about. It was everyone except for Taryn, though Taryn's definitely involved. It's honestly getting worse, Dad and Mom.
Why don't they just expel them?
I don't know. I mean, maybe it'll be the worse this time because I didn't fight them this time actually. So it might be different, and it's important. You'll get a call at some point. Make sure to remind them I didn't fight at all. But they're going after my friends now. So I don't know. I got 4 of them in one place, which was I think a good idea. In when it comes to my friends, but it wasn't great for me.
Yeah, and your mom comes around and she's like placing dinner rolls on everybody's plates, and she like gets down in your face and is looking at everything.
That one's actually fake. This one's real.
I'm pretty sure that nose is broken. Can I?
Yeah. Hold on. Yeah.
And she's gonna touch it really lightly.
Yeah.
And it's definitely broken.
Yeah. That's broken. You can stop.
That's okay. I mean, the luck of it is, and I like to look at it this way, and we have insurance.
Right.
Yep. We have insurance. You know what?
I figured
they could have beaten up some poor kid who doesn't have insurance and whose family would be in massive debt, but the universe was like, nope, it's gonna be you, and that's awful, but we can handle it. And we're gonna march into that school tomorrow, and I'm gonna have words with that principal. I'm gonna be like, Elaine McLean, you're insane.
That sounds good. Maybe don't use the word insane. Maybe. We're trying to stop.
Good. Yeah, that's a good. Elaine McLean.
But that might be cool, Mom.
Oh yeah.
Maybe if you talk to the principal, because I mean I gave them their names, but I feel like the grown-ups aren't really listening to me anymore, and I've kind of said everything that I can. I don't know. I'm sorry.
No,
by the way,
are you kidding me?
This keeps happening.
Are you kidding me? And she goes to her seat, and she just sits down, and like both your parents are on the ends, and your grandpa is like straight across.
This is like we haven't really described, but this house is like way too big for just 4 people to be living there. Yeah. So this is like a table built for like 13, at least. Yeah, and you look over at your grandpa, and even though dinner is like still being like set out on the table, he has like a tiny like mini cupcake in his hand. And he's like peeling down the wrapper as y'all talking, and he like looks at you for a moment and just goes. And I look away from him and try to like just kind of draw my parents' attention.
Derry, there's no need for you to be sorry about anything at all. Mm-hmm. And your father and we're gonna go in there and we're gonna give him up for it finally. We should have done this a long time ago. Okay. It's you know what? We're sorry. No, Derry. You know what, Derry?
I'm sure at some point I literally asked you not to go in, so it's
you really... did. You've said it, but you know what? Who are we to listen to a 12-year-old or an 11-year-old, or at this point a 13-year-old?
That's true. I mean, not thank you. It's.
I mean, not that we don't listen to you. My gosh. It's hard.
It's hard. I know it's hard.
Barbo, can you please take over? And your dad is like, wow. I don't know exactly if they'll listen to us. But I'll tell you what, if it was up to me, I'd have those kids expelled. I would do it. If I was the principal, I would say, you're expelled.
There is something else you should know. While I still didn't start like the whole thing, and they definitely escalated it, I did slash, I think it was Little Pete's bike tire, and threw him and Big Rob's bikes into the river down in the forest.
You did that all by yourself?
Yeah.
You just did that.
I was down. And that could be part of why they're mad. And Frankie and Teddy and Gertie were with me too, but don't tell anyone else that. I just felt really weird lying to you when I was like coming out with the truth. It was really, I think it was mostly me. It all happened really fast. Frankie wrote his name in the dirt though, so that definitely made him a target.
And you look over at your grandpa, who is like half cupcake in the mouth and is like so like shocked, and he's like, and then just he out loud like vocalized, he's like, this is juicy.
The cupcake?
Yeah, and they both are like, Dad, don't eat a cupcake. Oh, I love them.
Your blood sugar test.
Is he my mom's dad? Is that which voice did you just use? Because I hadn't really decided yet.
It's your dad's dad.
Dad's dad. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
And I think we'll move back.
Yeah, I would say I told them the whole truth.
Yeah.
Except for the BB stuff.
Sure.
Yeah. Like they would know that the dog exists, obviously, but nothing new about it.
Yeah.
I think maybe there's a doorbell at Derry's house.
And it rings?
I'll get it.
Yes.
I think maybe they have a doorbell. You're just like adding stuff about their. I think they also have a gargoyle.
You know who else is a doorbell? Declan.
You've been holding on to since I said big table.
It's important to the ARG.
What is?
No, don't worry about it.
ARG?
Alternate reality game.
There is
it's what the
there's
Twitter
a doorbell.
Yeah. I'll get it.
And I rung it.
Yeah, and Derry assumes that it
Not
actually
Sam.
assumes it's
Sam didn't
Gertie.
do it.
Yeah.
Teddy rung it.
And you get to the door and who's there?
I open
It's
it,
Sam Richardson. It's
I don't
Teddy.
belong in this dimension. Send me home.
Did you find her? Also, I got shot. Ow.
Are you okay, Derry?
Yeah, I'm fine. I told my parents everything except for the BB stuff, just so you know what you're walking into. We just started eating if you're hungry.
Would you mind? You think
I
they'd
don't
be
know.
okay with that?
I think so. And then I actually want to step outside and close the door for a minute.
And you hear just from the dining room, it's like, Dad, where are you keeping all of these cupcakes?
He's like 92, by the way.
Yeah,
right now,
he's
but
so
just so everyone
old.
knows.
He's so old.
Did everything go okay? Did you find Gertie and BB?
I didn't find Gertie or BB. I mean, I guess I sort of know where they are, but not really.
Okay.
I know they're somewhere.
Not in the
if that
shadow
makes
place,
sense.
are they?
No,
Okay,
they're somewhere somewhere within the walkie-talkie radius.
gotcha. Okay, well that narrows our search. We can hunt in the morning.
She actually said she didn't really want to hang out with us other than at school. She just needs some time alone, is what she said.
Okay.
So I think
Is BB with
maybe,
her?
Yeah,
Okay, as long as she's careful, that's fine.
that's what I said.
Well,
Are
yeah,
you really okay, Derry?
I'm fine. I took it.
Are your bruises getting worse?
That's what they do, and then they get better. Oh, my
It looks
nose
like
is
you
broken.
have more. Oh,
So be
no.
careful of that. You don't know how to pop it back into place, do you?
Can I roll brains?
Do you think that's something you would know?
Not even a little bit, but I would like to roll brains.
Okay, you
I
can
would like
definitely
to see
roll
how
brains.
this fails.
Yeah.
Are you gonna do it?
That's a 3.
Are you doing it?
No.
Okay.
You just
I just
you're,
wanted to
you're
see
just
if I
taking a
knew it.
moment.
If you do.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. 'Cause
Wait. You were checking to see if you knew, and you rolled a 3.
Yeah.
You think you can do it?
I think.
Hold on. This is, I have to make sure this is totally serious in character. It's not a joke at all. So.
Oh
Right.
my god.
Do you?
Hang on.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Do you think you can do it?
Yeah. Michael watches a lot of ER.
Oh yeah. I
And
did that on there.
They had to pop some guy's nose back in.
Okay.
I think it's basically the same, right?
I see. It looks super easy. I don't think any of my parents can do it.
I think you just hit it
Yeah.
between your hands.
It's like a thumb thing, though. It's like a thumb thing. You have to, like, right in the... You have to get, like, a
Right.
thumb
Yeah,
where
no,
you want it to go and a
definitely.
thumb.
Yeah.
Comfortable, right?
Do
Yeah.
you think you can do it?
I can do it. I can do it. Let me try.
Okay.
I think I can do it.
I'm gonna help him. I have the loyal trait, so I'm gonna give him... How many adversity tokens can I give him to help me?
2.
Okay, so you have a +4 to your roll.
What am I
Because of my
rolling?
loyalty.
This could end
I think I already
badly
rolled.
for Derry.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Wait, no, that was a roll to see if I knew how to do it, which Teddy definitely thinks he does because he's watched so much ER.
If I may, I feel like
This feels
In the
right,
same
right?
vein.
It feels right, yeah.
Okay, cool.
This feels appropriate.
It feels exactly
I
like
want to
Gary
call
and
it
Teddy.
brawn because I could see in the case of it going wrong, it's due to application of force.
Grit, I think, could also make sense.
Well,
as
grit
it's
would be
like-
your role.
Sure.
Brawn would
Well,
probably
brawn
be...
would be your role. Grit would be your role, like or
Okay,
something. Or because
alright.
like grit also like
fine with
encompass
that.
like part of grit is like streetwise,
Yeah.
like street smarts.
Yeah.
So I think like you could roll brains for like book smart, like I actually know how to do this, but we've already determined you can't.
Okay.
So if you want, like, I would say grit would be a portion of like, you know, I think
It's
this
just
is
like
how
an
it
in the
is.
moment thing, like because he will find out at some point he doesn't know how to do it, but he might be able to do it anyway.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll grit.
This is gonna be one of those rare instances where I tell you the DC beforehand.
All right.
This is gonna be a DC 23.
Oh,
You
doable. It's very doable.
you gotta beat a 23 for this to go. exactly
Come
how
on,
you
trick
want.
dice. Come on,
Roll it
trick
like
dice.
You mean it.
That's a 7
+4.
plus 4.
We could give him 2 adversity tokens,
an
each would give him a
11.
+2.
So we
11.
cut to the kitchen.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. You
I'm
did
sorry.
your best. Does it look worse?
It looks much worse. I'm
I'm gonna
sorry.
open the door. Mom, Dad, I'm sorry.
I
had
think
Jen
I
try to
broke
fix
Derry's
my nose.
nose.
He's here for
And then they'll
dinner.
go, ah! And we cut to...
Frankie and Marcus go, ah! There's just fucking cheese everywhere. And then it cuts out.
We're Power Rangers.
Noodle morph, go!
and Phoebe's like standing on top of a table going, Mastodon! We cut to Gertie.
But
Gertie she's been since talking to Teddy. And what time is it right now?
Late.
it's like 7
The sun
maybe?
was going down
See, it's
when Teddy was
8:23.
leaving.
8:23. Okay. I think Declan is probably, he's like brought up food and all that jazz, right?
Yes, yeah,
Okay.
Declan has come up like one
A
time.
7-course meal.
Is it funny because I imagine this being something like a teenager would prepare, like a bowl of ramen, but he has it exquisitely garnished, you know? So he like found a sprig of like something that wouldn't even fit, like, but all I can think of is basil, which I suppose
It's
could-
chocolate mint, maybe?
On his way out, he picks up a leaf and he's just like, "Ding."
Just a random leaf.
It's a leaf that has fallen off of a tree. It's orange because it's begun to change the
begun
leaves.
to leave.
Yeah, it's begun to leaf.
And I think Gertie's just she's finally trying out what she's been wanting to try out with the three of them since finding out Phoebe has powers. But she goes real quiet. She sits real still in the treehouse with Phoebe. I think she is holding Phoebe kind of like baby style on her knees, or maybe even in her lap because she's sitting cross-legged, and it kind of looks like she's meditating. And Gertie, I think she's just trying to picture the shadow place in her mind to see if she can go back there. Can I roll anything for that?
Yeah, you can roll either, I guess, grit or like brains or something like that.
Okay. 10.
Okay. Well, you're like that for a while. And then, like, as long as you choose to do that and you open your eyes, you can mark a diversity. And you just see Phoebe staring up at you. And Phoebe does, like, a big yawn. and then does the like blinking thing and is like trying to continue looking up at you, but her eyes are like her eyes are falling asleep more than she is.
Okay, and so then Gertie just kind of gives in and then wraps the both of us up in a blanket. Oh, and then Gertie also requested a little space heater for the
Sure.
It was getting cold.
Yeah.
And Declan was like, "Oh yeah, just it's a third shelf."
Third channel. Turn to channel 3 on the TV. I'll turn the space around.
You, what would your phone be on right now? Ringer, vibrate, off. Okay, good to know.
Bold
choice.
Bold choice.
Bold choice.
Bold choice.
Yeah. All right. So you cozy up with Phoebe. You have your blanket. You have your space heater. And you just like turning in.
I pull out my book, the one on Isabella Bird,
which your bike is named after.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. And I've memorized pretty much all of it. It's just kind of a comfort read.
Phoebe does that thing that animals do where they exhale air right before they fall asleep. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
We cut back to the foxhole. Phoebe is going out in the vehicle to like continue looking for Gertie for a
I don't know
bit.
how they had dinner without Gertie. They're just like, let's just pause for 1 second.
Yeah, they were taking some time to be like, oh, she'll come back. And when you didn't, they were like, okay, let's go find her. That kind of thing. So Marcus is staying home with Frankie, and they're cleaning up all the cheese that's everywhere.
I just picture Frankie is just like literally covered in it.
And before Phoebe goes, she looks at you for a second, Frankie, and it's like, all right, if you know anywhere that your sister would be, can you tell us, like, where do you think that she'd go? I mean, I suppose she wouldn't go to Teddy's or Derry's because she seemed pretty mad at y'all.
Well, I was only with her one day, so I don't know about too many friends she has, but either Harini or Declan, I think, are her only 2 friends.
I'm sure that your sister has more friends than that.
Well, she's a social butterfly.
And you know, and if she doesn't, that's fine too. And it's everyone's missing out. But, I mean, yeah, all right. So Declan.
I personally think Green Streak is a cool nickname. And Tim can choose to live with that, and he could own the gift that I have bequeathed upon him. But no, now that I'm just
Frankie,
a jerk for doing. Okay,
Frankie,
I'm sorry.
from what I heard, I think you claimed and exclaimed out loud, "Get ready to be bullied for life." Which is bad, Frankie. That's a bad thing to say.
I could have sworn I said that in my head.
Maybe you did, and this is another one of those instances where, like, when people said that you swore and you didn't, and you got in trouble for it. So I'm sorry if I did that to you. But if you did yell out, "Get ready to be bullied for life," if you yelled out, "Get ready to be bullied for life," and then named a kid the Green Streak, which you are right, that's a cool name. Could even be one of the X-Men, if you ask me.
Right? Yeah.
Or freaking Power Ranger.
Or like one of those, like, you know how there's always like that 5th rank or the 6th rank. I don't know number. Maybe I should go back to regular school. No, now it's not the time to lose focus. But
you did anyway.
Yeah. What were we talking about?
That's all right. Goodbye, dear. I'll make sure that we get this cheese cleaned up.
Check Karini's house, and also tell her Frankie's side.
And Phoebe like smiles for a second. Is like, okay.
Wait. Hang on. Give her this apple juice for me.
Phoebe takes the apple juice. Like, sure.
Wait, hang on. And I'm just gonna write something on it. I'll figure out what to write later. It's something funny or cute.
Okay, cool. So your mom takes the apple juice. The Foxx parents share like a peck on the cheek with each other, and then she goes off and begins going to either Declan or Harini's house.
Flip a coin.
which is
D2.
odds or evens. D2. Yeah, let's go. Coins. The old D2.
The D2.
Odds, Declan's, evens, Harini. That's Harini's.
All right.
So she makes a stop at Harini's.
Can we see that scene, please?
Need that scene. Gonna need to have that scene.
We need that scene, and also Harini doesn't answer the door. Her parents do, and
there
so
are
we
four
need
of them.
So we'll need to introduce them, and all four of her parents.
And we need voices, separate voices for all.
So voice for each one, and can we get physical descriptions?
Yeah, can we get Harini? Can we
get that
import
graphic
the Harini
in?
files?
Yeah, the Harini
The
files.
Harini Files. That's a spin-off series.
All four of them equally is because of 4 parents, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Because I imagine like her parents split, but then
Definitely.
like made it in, but they're still very amicable. So
Yes.
all 4 of them live in the same household to raise a child.
Siblings in both. Yep.
Yeah. So what actually happened?
So
All right,
Phoebe
William.
drops off the applesauce, and finds out that
It says
that Gertie is.
baby.
And finds out
And
Gertie
really
is.
still it's Frankie Foxx, but it's like when you really have to write really small, so you're really cramping. So it's kind of like.
So you could read it, but someone else would probably be like, "What is this? What's this say?" So Harini accepts it graciously and laughs, and it's like, "Ha ha ha." And finds out Gertie is not there. Phoebe leaves and is headed towards Declan's place. It's not like I think you would know that this was happening.
Well, that was fast.
But goes to knock on the door. Declan's parents answer, and it's like very much a like, "Oh, have you seen Gertie?"
I think Gertie could have heard the car up the driveway.
Sure.
Like,
You would know what your mom's car sounds
Yeah.
like.
Yeah.
Mom car.
Can I roll for flight? Strength.
Sure, you can roll for flight.
Okay.
You think strength? Oh, mom's strength.
7.
7? Yeah. Yeah, so are you like leave? Where are you going? What you doing?
I mean, I'm gonna wait and see. Like, I think I take Phoebe and I start going down the treehouse because I don't want to be trapped if they.
She takes the elevator.
I take the lift.
The service elevator, not the main elevator.
And I just kind of like lay low for a second to see what words are exchanged and to see if Declan.
You a rat, Declan?
Yeah.
You a
Declan,
rat?
you a rat?
Hey, Declan, you a rat?
Yeah, so like you can't really hear them from where you are, but you can see them like communicating a little bit like but you are in the back, so like back off to the side. So what you're seeing is through 2 windows that are like corner windows. You can kind of see your mom.
Okay.
Like kind of like obstructed by a little bit of drapery and stuff. But you can't see anybody else talking to her. And you just see her going. And then she like looks down. And she's pointing around and is like talking for a while. And then she just goes and waves goodbye and like gets back in the vehicle and drives away.
And Gertie waits until the car is fully down the street, maybe even turn the corner, what have you. And then she climbs back up well, wait a minute. Can I roll brains to see if now Declan's parents are suspicious and might come out?
Sure.
Okay. 7.
7. Okay. Whether they are or not, I would say you would worry that is a possibility.
Okay.
Because you're pretty smart, so like.
And Declan was acting weird earlier.
And Declan can't stop acting weird.
Yeah. Declan, you're acting really normal. Is something wrong?
No, what? I never go to a treehouse.
Declan, you haven't had to take an asthma inhaler puff in so long.
Your breathing is so normalized.
It's so normal.
Your sentences are concise and clear.
It's like you're not sweating at all.
I can just hear your dino resonance.
That's his younger brother. No, but then you hear a door open.
A door.
That
That has a doorbell?
for a second, and then you hear Declan's voice very loud. No, I mean like, yeah, you could go up and look in my treehouse for some reason, but as you know, I never go up there. And then you hear the parents like just be like, "You always go up there." Like, I don't go up there ever. And it's like you use it every day. You love that treehouse.
You spend more time up there than in your room.
We rent out your room because you're never in it.
What up? My name is Mark.
Quiet, Mark. This is a family matter.
Oh, okay.
I'm deciding whether or not to make that canon.
Mark is definitely their roommate. Yeah.
It doesn't necessarily have to be Declan's room, but they have a room that is rented out to Mark.
Mark. Hey. All right.
So they're not coming out.
So, well,
No.
if you look down, you can see the parents like halfway out the door looking back at Declan. And Declan is like just going like, I don't know why you would want to go in there. I mean, there's nobody here. Like, just like waving his arms frantically and being very obvious. What do you do?
Wait. Sorry, Franny's a little confused. Was he doing like this for Gertie's benefit or for his parents' benefit? Cool. So then I'm gonna roll flight.
I'm gonna take your 7.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
You can never roll 7 again. It's been taken.
This is it.
7 is a reroll.
Which, hold on.
That eyebrow.
That
Hello.
smirk was not
That could mean,
good for Gertie.
That could mean anything. Hold on.
No.
Okay, so what are you doing?
So how does Declan die?
You lied to me, son.
I mean, Gertie's still hanging out behind the trunk of the tree because she's waiting.
So you climbed all the way down and you're behind the trunk of the tree, or what?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm really just waiting to see if someone comes out or not.
Okay, yeah, they both start walking out, and the Declan's dad's just like, all right, we just have to check. We just have to go up there. We have to take a look. So they go. They start climbing the ladder up to the treehouse, and both of them like get up there. What do you do?
Die. Kill them. Push them.
See if Mark can help you.
Frankie, get out of my head.
I'm a part of you. I'm the version of you that you've always wanted to be. Push them.
I just want to... Gertie's so on edge right now.
Bully those weaker than you.
That I think she's... I mean, does my 7 work? Can I flee the scene?
I'm not gonna tell you.
You can try.
You can try to flee.
Okay, then I'm gonna... Yeah, I'll try and leave with Phoebe.
Okay, roll a d20 for me. 9. All right, cool. Yeah, so you start running, and then you hear someone go like, "Hey, what? Wait a minute!" And like through the window up in the treehouse, you like Declan's dad pokes out. He's like, "Hey, you're the little Foxx girl, right?"
Can Gertie keep
Yeah,
running?
you can wait, Foxx girl. Gertie.
And while she's running, she's holding Phoebe out, and she's just saying, "Phoebe, take me away from this place, please, Phoebe."
Phoebe's knocked the fuck out.
No, BB's awake, and BB sees like you being this frantic, and is getting like kind of like scared and like frantic as well, and she's yelping a little bit, and some nearby like light posts and
Catch fire.
and lamps are like flickering and like
Dumbledore?
vibing.
Dumbledore.
And
Dumbledore.
BB is getting a little bit warmer. But then
siphoning the electricity.
But then nothing happens. And the parents are climbing down out and they're running after you.
I'm just gonna keep running until someone catches me.
Okay.
So I catch up to Gertie. I keep doing that.
So you're running.
So from 3 different directions, Frankie, Teddy, and Derry.
You're running. You're
splitting her
running.
in pieces.
Mm-hmm.
And are you taking like backyards? Are you?
Yeah, I'm taking small like entrances and routes that would be very difficult, I feel like, for adults.
Okay, give me one more flight roll.
5.
5. Okay. So you get through like a fence at one point that is like just a plank in a fence that is like out or loose. And you get through there with BB. And both of Declan's parents get stopped on the other side. And like you run like some more and you cut like through some bushes and you pop out on the other side of the bushes and right in front of you you see your mom stopped at a stop sign. And she looks at you for a second.
I dive back in.
And
No, never.
and she like opens the door and like leaves the car there and like runs out.
Oh
Like,
shit, she's about to
"Wait,
use the mom strength?
Gertie,
Rip that bush in half.
Gertie, like I believe you and I trust you. I believe you and I trust you. Let's keep this dog, this completely normal average dog. Let's keep it and take care of it, and it's yours. It's yours, and I'm ready for that. We just want you to come home.
After a little bit, there's rustling heard, and Gertie comes forward again with BB. And Gertie has started crying a little bit again, and kind of just almost defeated, not even looking at Mom, climbs in the car. Okay, let's go home.
And Phoebe gets back in the car and like adjusts the mirrors for like longer than someone would and is still at the stop sign. And it's a small town, nobody's coming up. She looks in the rearview mirror. She's like, Gertie, you gotta understand that the rest of us just need some time. That's what we needed. We're not as quick as you. It's just the rest of us let ourselves be afraid of this because it was new and different. And you saw it for what I hope that it is. And I just hope that you can forgive us for acting on our lesser instincts. And she puts the car in drive and starts driving back. And then she stops again. And she turns the car around. And she starts driving away from your house and stops at Derry's place. She looks at you, she's like, stay here. Please don't leave again. And she gets out of her car and she goes up to the Derry Nazeri residence.
It shoots Derry in the
This ends now.
And rings the doorbell that we've established as canon they have.
This time Derry looks at Ted like a little bit confused. I'll get it.
You're like done with dinner by this point.
Yeah.
Have we
hold on.
fixed
Actually,
his
we should
nose?
talk about my nose. Yeah.
Because I feel like we would have gone to like the emergency room or something.
Oh yeah. No, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. So rings the doorbell. And Grandpa answers.
Oh no. Not Vahid.
And he's just like, hospital? And she's like, oh my goodness gracious. She gets back in the car.
Where's Derry?
We're going to the hospital, girl. Derry's at the hospital probably because of what was going on earlier. And Derry's grandpa seemed fine about it, so hopefully it's all right. And
Does Bald have a hospital or a medical center?
Bald
it's
has
a small town.
Yeah, Bald has a
It doesn't. When you get sick, you die.
I had a family clinic in my hometown.
Okay, so a family clinic.
Like a family clinic.
Mm-hmm.
And they had to call like the doctor in.
Gotcha.
Sure.
Yeah. So
Dr. Pedestrian.
Yeah, Dr.
It's Dr. A. Pedestrian.
Yep.
Yes, it is. Yes, who takes the bus to work because he's environmentally conscious.
Yes,
Or they are environmentally conscious.
they are. Well, so you've
And he
been
does mostly house
Yeah.
visits.
you have
so
been
it's-
brought to the hospital. You have
Yeah.
had yourself looked at. You have
and I've probably been here before.
yeah, and they get back to you and they're like they think because they've had to like run the test and they've done an X-ray and stuff. They're like we're pretty sure like almost positive your nose is broken. You either have some bruised or some fractured ribs and like you have some other like bruises, but nothing like horrible wrong. So that's the information that you have.
Cool.
And right now like you're just in one of the rooms and Teddy, you aren't in there.
Cool.
Like you were with the rest of the family in like the waiting room.
Am I alone in the room?
You're alone in the room.
Cool.
And then Phoebe arrives, and Gertie, would you go in, or would you stay in the car?
I'll go in.
You go in. So Phoebe arrives with Gertie.
I think Derry, opposite of what I've been doing before, he as soon as he hears people coming, recognizing it's not his family, he's just gonna kind of like, oh hey Gertie.
And
Foxx.
they're not there yet.
I'll be ready to say
Yeah,
that.
they're in the waiting room. And,
That sounds like
Like practicing it to yourself.
Yeah. Hey, hey Frankie. Oh, hey, Big Rob.
and shortly after Phoebe and Gertie show up, and they're like in the waiting room, Frankie and Marcus show up, and Marcus like goes over to Phoebe, and they have an exchange of like, "Oh, thanks for calling us," like that kind of thing. And so Teddy, Gertie, and Frankie, you're all in the room, and so are like everybody's parents.
This is all the waiting room? You think?
Yeah, Michael and James have showed up as well.
Cool. One probably wondering where I was.
Yeah,
It's just one
where
nose. I don't know why the whole
wondering
town's
where
here.
you were, like wondering if Derry is okay.
Yeah.
And I mean, like sincerely, like everybody is here to,
Nice.
yeah. And all the parents are like talking and.
Yeah.
If you die, can I have your spot in the lucrative Nazeri force?
Wait,
I'm
But
not.
you're not there yet.
No, he's
Shit.
the only
I'm
one
not
that's
there.
not.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I think I broke his nose. I don't know if it was broken before, but I think I definitely broke it.
Well, hi.
Dad, I thought you watch so much ER. This is Michael. You watch so much ER. I just thought I could
I watch a lot of ER.
It looked like I could it didn't seem that hard. They don't make it look very hard.
It's okay, Teddy. You didn't break his nose. Michael did by showing you that ER.
That's
I don't
not
think
true.
that's right.
Like,
Firejet.
you had the best intentions. I get it. Don't worry about it. Hey, we're gonna. You know what? If we have to pay for this, that's fine. And then like the Nazaris are like, no, we don't need your money. And then the parents are like squabbling over whose fault it is, and like
They already paid for this last Christmas when they bought a bunch of toys for Frankie. So.
yeah. So yeah, the three of you are now like away from parents and like there and everything.
Hey, Gertie.
Hey.
How's BB doing?
She's good.
That's good.
Gertie, were you gonna come home soon?
I mean, eventually.
Okay. I made you this, and I'm gonna pull out from my backpack. I've taken. Did she bring her helmet with her?
No.
No.
You took off running. That's right. Yeah. So Frankie has taken your bicycle helmet and like duct tape over it, like in like cardboard cutouts, so it kind of has like a shittily stylized cardboard fox with like kind of like a jaw thing, so it kind of hangs down. It's like it's sort of like a plate.
Incredible.
And he's roughly covered it in, and also he has like a cape that's purple that seems vaguely familiar. Like it was one of your shirts. Was. We're gonna be the Fox Rangers. Also, Dad's taking me out of school.
Gertie starts crying again. Just like she's emotional.
Are you okay?
No. Thank you. I missed you. That was wrong of me. I shouldn't have abandoned you, Frankie.
It was. You're my sidekick. You're supposed to stay by my side.
I know. I should have taken you with me. Is Derry okay?
I broke his nose.
He killed him.
Teddy! Maybe not now. Teddy, how did that happen?
I was kind of trying to fix his nose. There was a lot of ER that I watched as a young boy.
Been there.
Makes you think you can do a lot of stuff.
Makes you. It's
I tried a tracheotomy the other day.
I tried to fall in love. Didn't work. Didn't work on the show very well either, though. Tracheotomy.
Sorry, go ahead.
Gertie, I went out to the woods. I mean, I was looking for you, but I sort of just ended up out there. I got to. I mean, I thought about it a lot. If you really think that we should keep Phoebe, I think that's okay. Only if you really think, because I mean, I trust you a lot. I just don't necessarily all the way trust Phoebe yet. So as long as you think it's a good idea, but you have to be sure, because if you're not sure, then I'm gonna worry, and then that's gonna be a whole thing.
I'm sure.
Okay. And I think Teddy's gonna. Are you holding Phoebe? I think Teddy's gonna walk over and like tentatively start petting Phoebe.
You reach your hand out.
And your hand's gone.
And as soon as you go to pet Phoebe, she's gone.
Well, see, now where did she go now?
And you hear a familiar voice who has just had a dog appear on their lap
Michael.
in a medical room.
Ah!
And all the parents are like, What was that? What's going on? What? And they like start moving to the door, and the doctor's like, hold on. Like, I don't know. wait. And like, and is coming out of the corner, and like pulls the curtain to the side, and
It's okay. It's just my dog.
how did dog?
I don't know. She loves me.
Okay. We can't have a dog in here.
I won't tell anybody. It's fine.
All right. And all the parents are like, "What? Oh, who let that?
Who let the dog in?
Who let the dog in?" And the doctor's going to get a nurse and be like, "Oh, nurse, somebody take this dog out of here. I'm horribly allergic." And Michael's like, "Hear that?"
I'm like tucking BB under my hospital blanket.
So it goes to get a nurse, and all the parents are just like, "Okay, thank God. We thought something really bad had happened." What do the four of you do?
Are we alone in the room?
You can be. I mean, unless you go back to the
So all the parents came to my room, right?
Yeah, they're all
Cool.
like poking around the. Hey, what?
Cool.
But all four of us are in Derry's room.
If you want to be.
Yes.
If you would have followed
I think
the
we're
parents,
here,
yeah.
but I mean, Teddy's not gonna say anything until the parents leave. So I think Teddy's sort of waiting for the parents to filter out and just sort of like, "Hey, Derry, are you okay?"
I think so.
I mean, the
It's
doctor
gonna be fine.
The doctor said you might have a broken rib.
Yeah,
What?
honestly, I'm kind of hoping for a cast.
I didn't do that, did I?
That's hardcore.
No, you couldn't have done that. That
Like
was,
a
that
face
was probably a
cast?
little Pete because he was kicking a lot. What? I don't know. I mean, honestly, I've got like 3 places where a cast I think could go. Would you put a cast on your ribs?
You would have to have wouldn't you need like a full body
Bind.
torso cast?
Yeah.
What if
That
you
would look
just
pretty bad.
do one of the right with that. I don't know how
I think I've seen something. Oh no.
I don't know.
I mean,
I feel fine. I'm
I
gonna
trust
be
the
fine.
doctors. Whatever they say is
Yeah.
good. You should trust them.
Who's around right now?
Nobody at the
Just-
moment.
just
The
the
doctor's
kids?
trying to get a nurse to
Cool.
take the dog out of the.
BB, do you have magic kisses? Will you kiss me, BB, if I put my nose near you? BB, ow. Just tap my nose into hers. And I want to just hold BB up to my face.
The way that the powered character works in Kids on Bikes is I take a power and I give it to each of you. And you have control over when the powered character uses those powers. Because of the way that I've set up the powered character, you are going to have to make a roll on a d20 and get an 11 or higher every
11?
time in order to get BB to use the power that you want her to use. If you roll lower, 10 or lower, BB still uses a power, but it is not the one that you chose.
Cool.
I will have one other power that you don't know about. But for now, you will all have these powers.
We all have
Do you want me to
all of
grab
them, or
one?
we each
I
have
can-
one?
No, it's okay.
Do we show other people?
I'm not. But I will probably loudly exclaim it in a moment of sheer excitement.
Stream, this is an exciting day.
Don't flip yours yet.
Okay. When you're done, I have a couple questions.
Wow.
In order to use the effect, you then roll 2d4, and that determines how well it works.
Cool.
Okay.
What did you get, Franny?
Teleportation.
What did you get?
Telekinesis.
What did you get?
Chronokinesis.
And that is
Yes. The ability to affect the rate at which time passes with great exertion. It might even be possible to reverse time.
And what did you get, Jonas?
Tangamendia. The ability to heal others by touching them. The worse the injury, the greater the exertion.
Roll 2d4.
4.
Your ribs feel better, and your nose looks almost back to normal.
Here.
As BB is licking your face.
BB, I love you. I love you, BB.
Holy shit.
We're gonna get those bullies. I don't know how, but we're gonna do it. I'm invincible.
We'll kill him. And I pull out a switchblade.
Frankie, where did you get that?
What? No, this
I
is
don't care.
Gertie grabs it and puts it in.
Gertie, I'm sorry. I trust you. I talked to your mom. She trusts you. I trust you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think we're all a little bit sorry. I thank you for giving us time.
I still do hurt a lot, though.
Yeah, he's still
There's
very
still a lot of me
broken.
that does
It's
hurt.
a lot
You don't
of
need to
broken-
stop.
Yeah.
You can keep kissing.
Gertie just like brings them all in for like a really tight hug.
Soft.
And the
soft.
four of you with BB are doing this very tight hug, and the camera is pulling out, and we see this light coming from the ceiling in this really kind of not wonderful hospital. It's like the only light that's happening. You're all hugging each other, and like the sound is just coming down, and we hear a bark, and the light right above you explodes. And after the holiday season, next time on Hijinks and Handlebars,
Yeah.
we will continue.
Hey y'all, we got magic powers now.
Magic powers. Should we keep these with our stuff, or do you want to hold on?
I'll hold on to them.
Cool.
Just remember which ones you have. So, yeah, the way that'll work is you do not have conditionally the power that you have in front of you. You just like, it's just for each of you to like have. And if someone's like, oh, I think we should use telekinesis right now, and they're not the one who has that one, you can say like, I think we should do that. And the way that I want to do this is BB only understands from each of you which one it is. So like,
Okay.
so you effectively have the ability to get BB to use that power.
Gotcha.
Like it is you who is doing it.
But we could be like, oh, we should make the lights go out. Gertie, talk to her. Is
Something
sort
like
of
that.
how it,
The lights going out is something that all of you have the ability to do.
okay. Oh, gotcha. Cool.
Yeah.
But like if I wanted BB to teleport, but not with me, could I have anyone else be holding BB and be like, hey, teleport them?
That's going to be difficult. So like the thing is like with the fact that I made it the superpower character a dog, it is going to be determined on the 11 or higher is going to determine if BB even uses the power you want, and then how good that roll is determines how close to what you want her to do the use of the powers would actually be. So yeah, very very complicated, but like I think it'll be fun.
Yeah.
And like, and if you're watching or listening or whatever, and that's not something you had thought about in the game, I mean, I'm doing the superpower character very different than the way that the book is written. So you don't have to do it this way. The power character can be very straightforward, and you'd be like, here's the powers, here's the character, here's narrative control. But I just thought this would be fun.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's that. Thank you everybody for watching.
Thank you so much for watching.
Hijinks and Handlebars.
This is our last session before 2019.
Yep.
We'll see you next year.
Yeah, see you next year. We have determined we will not be back on January 1st.
No.
We will be back the week after.
January 8th, Tuesday. We will be back. 6 p.m.
That will
Pacific.
be the next episode that we do. So you have a very long break. If this is the first episode you're watching, catch up.
Yeah.
We have
Tell all of your friends.
We have a playlist of all of the sessions that we've done so far on QueueTimes' main YouTube channel, so you can check that out. It's literally a playlist called Hijinks and Handlebars.
Can also be found at bit.ly *H*S handle stream. It's exactly like our Twitter and exactly like our Instagram.
Yeah, and follow us on Twitter and Instagram at handlestream.
There's going to be fun stuff.
Yeah,
happening on
there are legitimate, different narrative, interesting things happening on the Twitter, and the Instagram has some nice like behind the scenes and stuff going on there. So that's really cool. That's where we'll be posting those kinds of things. So follow those. Again, thank you so much. This has been really awesome. This is going to be the first like long break that we take. We've done seven sessions now, counting the 0 session. So we're still very new. So it's not like a huge backlog to get somebody involved in.
And again, 1.2 speed is not that
1.25.
hard to press. I mean, it can be,
1.25 or 1.5 even, maybe.
Yeah,
2.0.
Give it a shot.
Yeah.
If you got ears for listening real fast, give us a listen. That should be good. Again, big thank you to Renegade Games. I thank you to Tanamato for everything. Tanamato is also like a really big fan of the show, and we love him. So thank you.
He's in the chat all the time, and he's like incredible. And you should all go commission stuff from him. Assuming
his commissions are open.
And if each and every one of you go marry Tanamato.
Go do it. Yeah. The first one to do it wins a prize.
And what are you waiting for?
Thank you, QueueTimes. Thank you so much to Indigo and Krug. It's been really wonderful. I am William. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at KWilliamWhite. And you can also find Hijinks and Handlebars as a whole on Instagram and Twitter at HandleStream.
I have been Jonas. You can find me on Twitter at Jonas Newhouse and Instagram at NewhouseJonas. I need to run to the bathroom. You guys can do the swear jar without me.
I have been Sam Richardson playing Tedward Tank Thompson. You can find me on Twitter at Laggardson, LAGGARDSON, and you can find Reggie California at HandleStream on Twitter.
Reginald California. That's how he talks in my head. California.
I will always be Franny Morrison, and you can find me on Instagram at just_Franny.
I am allegedly Spencer LaBelle. You can find me on Instagram at Splubble. It's like bubble with splut.
And then the last thing of business is we have a swear jar that we have like every session, and today, from what we have noted, in second place is Gerty with 1.
Ooh.
Gerty has a swear. And in first place is Frankie.
Hey!
With 7.
Oh!
Cool. Not all of those were in character. Very few of those were in character.
Sure. And I think I had a couple swears out of or in. I don't remember. Look back and like if you have corrections for our swear jar entries, tweet them tweet them at us, and we will put more pogs in the swear jar. Well, Jonas has to catch a flight, so goodbye everyone.
Bye.
Have a happy holidays and everything.
Come see us again in January.
Show your friends you have a lot of time before we have our next session.
Episode 7. Declan just fucking dies.